You're tuning in to the Rainbow Valley Radio, and we're continuing our journey with the Super Journey Dudes. And boy, oh boy, what a journey it's been. Our dudes have finally made it to Jelzar's lair, and, well, we're trying to take him out before he, continues with his evil plan to take over the elemental plane. Will our dudes be successful, or will Jelzar take over the world of the elemental plane, and inevitably the material plane as well? Well, let's see what happens on this episode of Super Journey Dudes.
Welcome to the Super Journey Dudes podcast. I am Alex. I am the GM, and I think this is the final episode of the chapter, the season finale, the big shebango. It's going down right now. Jelzar battle. And first, we got to introduce our Super Journey Dudes themselves. Go ahead and introduce your characters.
My name is Chris Tong. I'm one of the co-founders of PigCity.ca, and I play Dr. Eugene Piju, a Deep Gnome artificer who is very ready for this last shebang, topple this pirate king and reinstate a more worthy pirate king named Gilmore, the robot. We'll see what happens. I'm very worried because I'm very low health, and Jelzar is in his final form, which is this giant, massive shadowy smoke, I guess. But we're here. We're still alive.
There's no Trunks from the future to come back and cut Jelzar in half. So
yeah, for some reason princesses keep dealing final blows to our bosses.
Yeah, we're all about that.
We ran out of princesses.
Yeah, I don't know. We need to bring back one of our princesses to save us. I am Alex Sappy, Belmont, the almost betrayer, Dragonborn from last episode. Here to make amends and redeem myself this time, and maybe put an end to the old bastard Jelzar for good, and maybe also learn a little bit about the Lord of Death in the process.
Nice. I'm Mike Tung, the other co-founder of PinkCity.ca. I'm playing Aaron Hayandwil, also known as Aaron for short. He is a Mark of the Shadow elf rogue and arcane trickster, genie warlock, and Pact of the Chain with his familiar Zuzu. And Aaron is definitely not ready for this fight and regretting not going shopping when the voices in his head were telling him to. So hopefully it's fine.
At least we have two healers, Jenki and Terry.
Twinkle Terry's my personal slap assistant.
Yeah.
Are they currently, did they get wrapped up, or are they attached to me because I stayed?
I think Terry's beside you.
Terry's like on Belmont.
They're on me because they slapped
Cordy
me.
stayed in my backpack. Yeah, Cordy has always been in my backpack.
Hey, Terry can hang out with me if you want to give him my save. But
he's if he slapped you. I don't know if he didn't jump back on.
No, we didn't say. No. He got attachment issues.
Yeah. Twinkle Toe Terry is chilling with you currently.
Beautiful.
Oh man, that means you could get some frost damage.
Some additional
on your dagger.
Blessed.
Okay, yeah. So last episode, a lot of things happen in 18 seconds.
Or like halfway through the countdown. Yeah. I guess when Jelzar and Belmont were talking, they were like,
it was the death lingo. We like met up in the realms forbidden spoken.
Yeah,
we spoke in Cthulhu.
Yeah. Let me try to sum it up as best as I can.
It began with Caliandra jumping down, being like, Jelzar, whatever. Belmont fucking drove his motorcycle off the ship. I believe he shot those gunpowder keg, exploded one of those, landed. Jelzar grabbed the dagger from him, tried to convert him. Belmont was all like, oh, okay, this is pretty good. Twinkle Took Terry comes out, slaps Belmont in the face. Belmont's all like, oh, wait, hold on, what's happening here? The ship was like getting chained down. Next thing you know, Caliandra comes out of nowhere, chops Jelzar in half, and then Jelzar.
Well, Bojaz and crew came at some point.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Jelzar made some big whirlwind attack, which blew everyone away.
So Caliandra cut him in half, he exploded, and then this massive 20-foot tall Jelzar, who kind of looks like Thanatos, arose out of the black necrotic gross stuff that just grew up into a fucking 20-foot tall Jelzar. And then Jelzar was all like, you've unleashed my true power, you fools!
And now, what are you
This guy's
guys
20
gonna
feet
do?
tall
What's
now?
He's
I want
20
what
feet
he's
tall.
having.
Yeah. I'll put that in my gene pool.
I'm gonna get you guys
give
to
me,
make
give me one of those drinks.
Yeah, you could try. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's smoking.
We don't need to talk
I
about
get it.
the Lord of the Dead anymore.
Smoking?
We're
He
just
is
like,
the smoke.
Good
how
one.
how did you get that tall?
Is this new just to visualize, is this new 20-foot tall form just made of smoke? Because otherwise
It's made
Gilmore
of,
would just
like-
be like
Oh, that was like worms and smoke.
Yeah, it's made of like necrotic energy.
okay.
So it's like
not
it's-
suckable.
Well, I mean,
not
anything's
necessarily. It depends
Or
on
he
the,
would be bigger, but he is being sucked.
Yeah, like the smoke currently, Gilmore is currently sucking up the smoke that's still coming out of the volcano. So he's definitely weakening Jelzar. But go ahead and make an Arcana check or a investigation
Oh,
Yeah.
or insight.
That's
Concentration?
18.
I'm
For
a
what?
pretty arcane
Arcana.
dude.
Okay.
Let me see if I can top that.
I got a
I adjust
13
my glasses and I
investigation.
take a closer look.
You can see that.
so close.
What did you get?
I got hold on, 16. I almost got a
Okay.
nat 20.
Oh shit. So yeah, Eugene is and Belmont to some extent. You guys look at Jelzar and you notice that there are parts of him that are indestructible, but there are parts of him that you notice that there is weaknesses. So he has like this. He's like this giant skeleton structure, and you notice there's like this core of energy from within that's kind of like glowing, like this green glow. You notice that is the source of his energy.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Is it like
how high up is this glow?
yeah?
This glow would be like probably like 15 feet,
Okay.
somewhere around there. And there's like smoke billowing out of it, so you can't really notice it, but you just see like a flicker of it, and you're like, oh, interesting.
I point to that part and I'm just like, right there! Aim there!
You got it, boss.
We've got 18 seconds!
We don't have much time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Chatty Cathy's over here.
So yeah, what went down? Caliandra just cut him in half. He explodes. This giant skeleton dude comes out of his corpse, like a necromancer, and Jelzar starts laughing.
Ha 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 ha. Now that you have killed me, I have unleashed my true power. Now you will all feel my wrath.
And then he like slams his he has a hammer in his hand. That's another thing that I forgot to tell you guys.
What does he have in his hand?
Oh, just a little. Is it like is it like a
just
hammer? Like as if he was gonna be like putting tools in the wall, like he's hanging up pictures, or is this like a
Smoke
sledgehammer
Thor.
in his hands?
It's like
Shao Kahn.
it looks like a scythe. It looks like a massive scythe, but it's got a hammer on the end. Then Jelzar's ship begins to form together,
Whoa.
and like the once destroyed ship that's like separate in parts, it all of a sudden like after he turns into this form, his ship immediately starts reforming, and behind him the moonlight is coming up in the sky and it's glowing down onto the ship, and you notice like behind, like right where the edge of the back of the ship is, there's a moonlight staircase that's going up. You look in the sky, and the thing that was eclipsing the moon, it you take a closer look. You can roll an investigation check or perception. That's the one.
Ooh, 21.
25 investigation. The scientist knows all.
Also 25 for me.
I won
Okay,
perception.
you all see this thing floating in the sky isn't just a moon. It looks like, now you're seeing like details of it. It's like it's a part of a city. The silhouette of it, it's like buildings and stuff like that, and there's like a waterfall coming off it. As this is happening, the sky is getting darker and darker as it's eclipsing.
The ship being pulled back together, is it like being like, is like the adhesive like smoke? Like what's pushing it back together?
Willpower.
It's just forming together. Like there's no smoke around it. It's just like, just like all the pieces are like going back together.
Jelzar's
like
ship
that.
has more plot armor than some of the characters in this.
Yeah. I looked at Big Ship. You need to get yourself one of those.
You're Regina Mababu.
Don't offend me like that.
That is disgusting.
Oh no, I'm just saying. If we ever have some money for an upgrade.
Those tools are
Yeah.
crass.
How am I gonna get money? I don't have money.
I can't even pay for my schooling.
I suppose I
this
need to give you an allowance when you're old enough.
Now she's like immediately a teenager. Like, I don't get enough money here. I don't get any respect. I'm dying for you guys over here. And I don't even.
Listen, just get out of here.
It wasn't even
you're
born.
too damaged. For your own good, get out of here.
I didn't choose to be born. Okay, I was fine being not sentient.
I don't want to see you, Big Ship. I don't want to see you here.
She like
That is busy. That is busy saving the world.
He's like never been
Not
talked
now.
back to. Don't make me put you with your cousin Wormy.
While this is happening, Belgicar looks up in the sky and he's like, "Is that? I don't believe it. It's the other side of Kashi. There's only been legends that it still exists. It is said that the rivers of time flow from here and create the great river Styx. It's a halfway point to the land of the dead." And down, Jelzar is looking down at Belmont and he's like,
Well, if you're not gonna give me the dagger, then I'm gonna have to take it from you.
and then, he's not going to attack now, but when his turn comes, it's going to happen. And then,
he just pulls
Watch
his
out!
fist
I'm
in front of
coming
me.
for
He's
you
like,
in a couple seconds.
he's like,
He's just
like
so
right
big
in
that I see his fist coming, and I'm like, oh god, it's almost my turn. I see it.
slow motion.
It's gonna be here in 5 minutes.
Bojazz and his crew are going now. They're flying around, and they're as they're flying around Jelzar, they're shooting at him, and they're and it seems to not be doing anything. It's hitting his bones. It's hitting like other things, and then they go over to you guys, and they're like, "I can't see it anywhere, man. I can't see it. Where did you say he was hiding it?"
There's like a glowing thing in his chest. Can't you see it, you blind idiot?
Is that it? Do I have to grab that? Guys, I think we need to go and grab that.
Yeah, go
And,
grab it. That's the one. That's the thing you came to get.
Boy, mate, you better take me with you, mate.
Roll a deception check.
Me? Also,
Yeah.
question. This like glowing, it's like a glowing green orb in his chest, you said?
Yeah.
Roughly how big is it?
Yeah, it's about a foot. It's
Okay.
maybe,
Perfect.
well, let me think about the,
The way you
He's
were
20
talking about
feet.
that, Chris, I was expecting you to be like, perfect. I'll try and swap it out like I did with.
yeah, like Indiana Jones, like
Yeah.
yoink. But I haven't
Switches
played
it out
if
with
it's,
another
if it's like,
dildo.
if it's ooh, deception. Too bad he's not a dwarf. 14.
he looks at you and he's like, "Wait a minute. Something's not right here. Why would Jelzar have it if it was on the train?" And then he
First
looks
of all,
over at you
I don't know
guys
what
like,
the fuck you're looking for. Second of all, you
"You
need to
know
be more
exactly what I'm
specific.
looking for. I'm looking for the orb that was on the train, and I know you guys stole it. All right.
I thought you were looking for the gem or the dagger or the book of death or one of the many fucking things that we've been
That's
looking.
not true.
There's a lot of magical items like floating around that everyone's looking for, right? You gotta be more specific.
Hey man, all I know is we met a guy in Alabama with gummy legs, and he told us everything, right?
Oh, fucking gummy legs! Goddamn gummy legs, you bastard! I'm gonna melt those
luckily
legs
I
right
put a
back
tracking
up.
device. Luckily, I put a tracking device on you guys. I wasn't going to do anything, but since I know that you guys are trying to run with it, and I need to take that back, all right? And it's going down right now. And Bojazz goes to, I guess it's
How would he know where it is?
He rolled an.
If one of us
he
guys
rolled
to
an
Bojazz,
insight.
How does he know who has it though?
Yeah, how does he know who has it?
well, maybe he's got good Arcana
Well, okay,
check.
so now that he knows that, I guess
he's like,
or like knows
he
we're
doesn't
lying
really-
about it.
Yeah,
I'll
he doesn't
yell
really, he's
to who's on the. I'll be like, Captain Mungo, protect it with your life.
you
Because
can't
no one
see
can find
Mungo
that guy.
anywhere.
I
we-
know. That's
we don't
why
know,
I just
yeah.
yell out his name.
No one
so
do.
that, yeah, that's why. If we can't see him, the Bojazz can't see him.
Yeah, we're not
But
lying.
I'm trying to. Yeah,
We're
I'm trying
deceiving
to tell.
fully.
Yeah,
That
I'm
should be
trying to
the-
tell him to protect it with his life.
That should be with advantage.
Bojazz is confused, and he's like, and he just shoots at your ship.
Oh,
What?
I know
No.
you're hiding from something. And he starts shooting, and then you see a
Oh,
couple
shit.
ropes attaching onto your ship.
oh shit.
God damn it, Bojazz! This is not the fight you want.
I know you guys are trying to hide something from me, and I'm sick of this shit.
All right,
Gertie.
mate.
That's
All right,
Gertie,
mate.
Gertie
That's
Jenkins, come on! You've gotta speak some reason into this frog here.
Hey man, you guys never liked me, man. Don't try to be cool now, right?
All right.
What?
Boy,
We had a
Gertie,
whole-
hey.
What's going
We had
on?
a whole
Gertie, mate.
thing. We're good now.
Yeah,
Don't you be the
yeah,
one to go
yeah.
back on that now.
Gertie,
You guys
mate.
are thieves and liars, and
Gertie.
I know what you guys are trying to pull.
I
I'm
open
not
up to you
keeping-
so much.
Yeah, I looked at
You
Belmont and I
serious,
shake my head
man?
and like, people have no loyalty these days.
I've never told that
Jeez.
to any other lizard before, Gertie.
I can't believe this, man.
I know you've known Bojazz for a while, mate. Trust me, I considered you all very close. And
Hey, man, I know you've been wanting to fight me since the beginning of times now.
mate, technically
wanna
I already
Oh,
got a punch on you, mate. So technically, I've already won a fight. So I mean, you signed up for it too. So you know, jokes aside, right? All right.
I guess you're still on the ship, and they're kind of like flying in the ship beside you. You're like yelling
I'm
this.
like, yeah.
No,
to each
we're
other.
no. Doc and Aaron are on Jelzar's ship
We're on
because we both
Jelzar's
jumped
ship.
off and we got blown
so is
off to the side.
Belmont, yeah.
All right.
I don't
Okay,
know if
so
anyone
they-
except
When I yelled to
Jenki and-
Mungo, quote unquote, I yelled toward our ship. I guess trying to get them to think that it's on the ship, which I think logically anyone would think it's probably on our ship, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What is gonna happen is that they are going.
I'm gonna
They're
beat
not
the
gonna
fuck out
take.
of Gertie.
I'm just gonna say they're not gonna take an action this turn, but they land on the ship
What's up with everyone?
and
Prepping their
they
fist.
have readied an action.
They're not gonna punch you guys.
They
Next
didn't
turn,
use
they're
an
gonna
action
punch you.
shooting our ship already.
There's some people shot at your ship, but
That
you
was
guys
more
are like,
disrespect.
yeah, you guys are like on the ship. They're landing their ship and they're like talking to you now, like, what's going on? And then Jelzar's like over there just swatting at people and shit. You guys are
Like
having
he's
this
going to
conversation.
murder me.
All right, so now it's the ghost pirates around you guys. There's a bunch of ghost pirates and shit like that. So they are going to take a couple swings at you guys. Eugene, Doc, does a 13 hit you?
No way, Jose.
Does a 16 hit you?
16 hits me, yeah.
Immediately different tone. Yeah, you dead.
yeah,
Got me
yeah,
there.
that one hits, yeah.
All right, that's
Yeah, you got me. Sorry, you got me.
that's 10 damage.
Oh god. What is hitting me right now?
There's like ghost skeletons around you, like
Oh,
maybe
actually, if
undead.
they come within, they're coming up to me?
Yeah.
Disrespect.
Alright. Fucking reaction, wave the hurricane. They make a dex 18 save and get hurled 15 feet away, aka off this damn ship.
Oh damn.
Mhm.
Damn. Okay.
All of them.
One guy makes it, and
Jeez.
but yeah, a lot of them around you, and you're beside Aaron, so a lot of them get flung off the ship.
Amazing.
Most of them in that area get flown off. There's still a dude like further away. There's still some
Alright,
dudes
that's my
around.
reaction. Yeah.
All right. And then Belmont
Hi.
does
That's a lot of swings.
does a 15 hit you?
Nah, mate.
All right, you're lucky. Aaron, I'll give you a less. Okay, then none of them hit you.
Amazing.
All right.
You just know. You're like, that's it's not good enough for my boy.
All right, a couple people got Jenky got hit a little bit.
No.
Oh,
Are they all looking good? Like everyone's healthy? I don't think Belgicar's really taking much.
they're like Jenky's looking pretty beat up now.
How's the princess?
Princess is not looking too good.
Oh man, this is the moments.
Everybody's looking pretty beat up. They're all like, "Ugh." And the princess looks like she's like drained of her energy. She's kind of like, she just like, it took a lot out of her to jump up and
Yeah, she
cut
kind of had
Jelzar in
a
half.
she kind of had a full. I mean, she did clear an entire ship too to get there.
Yeah, she did.
She's like, "Fuck your transportation."
Yeah, she used her princess breathing technique and then it's all out of her stamina.
Her lungs are just.
All right,
She's having a monologue.
now it is Aaron's turn.
Okay. So I'm assuming that I'm in dim light right now, in a shadow cast by the ship or the shadow cast by the eclipse or something.
Yeah, it is getting darker around you.
Okay,
so you
so
could say that.
okay, so I'm gonna grip my cloak of the bat, and I'm gonna fly to hide behind our ship. So the ship is in between Jelzar and me, and then so that's a bonus action hide, and then I'm gonna activate my wave the metal. So I'm immune to bludgeoning and piercing, slashing, and I'm immune to bludgeoning and piercing, and my slashing and piercing attacks are increased by 2d12, and I have a plus 2 to AC.
shit!
Oh,
shit!
It's the
That's
first
good.
activated
That's-
scroll.
So
damn.
it's like so I can see the eclipse is happening, and then my cloak starts to billow in the wind. I grab onto it. I fly, and my back's kind of like to the ship, and I'm hiding behind the ship. And then I pull out a scroll, and I don't know, I crumple it or something, and then
It just
It's on
disintegrates.
and then it
like turns
infuses
into
into
fire.
me.
And
Yeah.
it turns into fire, and the fire turns into metal, and then it disintegrates.
Yeah. That's my turn.
The scroll turns into metal. That's sick. So you're not seen right now by Jelzar.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'm not seen by anyone because I'm kind of like in dim light and just hiding underneath and behind the
When
ship.
you do a hide action, you should roll stealth.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Beautiful.
Wow, invisible.
This is your
Gone like the
moment.
wind.
The way you let it into
Magic
it,
Mike.
it had to give you the nat 20.
You are
That was just so
literally
exposed.
just ghost-like.
Just like Lethae becoming
You,
the mist.
You channel your inner. What's your class again? You're a shadow elf.
Oh yeah. So it's the mark of the Shadow Clan. So I
Yeah,
tap
you're-
into generations of shadow
Yeah.
magic and ninja skills.
Damn. All right, now it's Belmont's turn.
I don't know, suck it.
What do we
One
got?
up that. Activate my scroll.
It's scrolling time. It's
Honestly, I
scrolling.
really-
All in time.
Because honestly, like if he's rearing to attack me already, I feel like I have to do everything I can this turn to protect myself. So let me, because we already did Arcana checks for the orb, or well, the green light inside, right?
Yeah.
But once I use my scroll,
Sorry, did we confirm how big this green orb was? Like a foot?
Roughly, I mean, it would probably be like maybe 2 feet. It's pretty big because it's like his whole chest, right? So
Oh, that
It's
was like his
like-
heart.
yeah, it's kind of like this glowing like orb in his heart. So it's like about it's like a foot, 2 feet.
Okay.
The way this is gonna work, I have Way of the Wing Walker, which lets me get advantage and walk on air as normally as I walk. But how far away am I from the green orb currently?
You're pretty much like right in front of Jelzar, so you're probably like it's like 15 feet up.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna activate Way of the Immovable, where I can't be prone or pushed back, and I have an advantage on attack, plus 2 AC. So I'm now 19.
Nice.
All right, nice.
Boy. So this is interesting. So I wanted to get closer. So he said it's 15, but I guess I still have my my bike is still somewhere in the close, I guess.
Can't you walk on air up to it now?
I didn't do the wing. I didn't do the wing walker. It's because it was so close. So I was like, I can just do a jump real quick on my bike and go closer. It's kind of like a Kaneda moment.
Oh yeah,
Is
your
your
bike can
bike-
levitate.
I left my bike kind of off where we did the jump.
So you're like gonna jump back, get on your bike.
No, I ran back. I'm running back like Akira style, like kind of going to take a lift over to Tetsuo. So I'm just kind of rearing it up. I give a look at the the princess. I'm just like, I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. And I rev up and I'll just kind of do a jump towards it. So now that I'm in air, I get advantage on attacks, I believe.
So you like
on
you
the
grab
bike?
your bike and you just like rip one right up the stairs and get some air,
Yeah.
and then
I just kind of soar. So basically what I want to do at this moment, before I like try and attack or do anything to the orb, can I do like an Arcana check now that I'm closer to see if I can identify what it is? Or like how to interact with it?
go ahead.
Okay, I couldn't find anything out with
Pencil.
Arcana. My Arcana was low. So
What did you get?
I got like an 11 for my advantage roll.
Yeah, you're just like hit it. You're just
Yeah.
like, I gotta hit it.
So I'm gonna take my 2 actions with the dagger of death, and we are going to also you attack a creature. It's been a long time since I've used the dagger. Because obviously the first attack
you
didn't
tried
work.
and then it got taken from you.
Just keep in mind that necrotic is probably resisted.
Yeah, so what I want to do, I'm just
It's
checking
an air
out the
slash, don't you?
saves. I could just steal life. I kind of want to just heal myself. I don't really care about how much damage. I feel like as long as I can still heal myself at the end of the day, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to expend 1 charge to do 1d12 damage lifesteal. I'll do my first attack.
I'm gonna get you to roll an Arcana
Okay.
while you're using your dagger.
I got 19.
Okay,
And my
don't-
dagger roll was a 17.
that does not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna
Wow,
I'm gonna-
20 doesn't hit. Damn.
I'm gonna do a second attack with the same dagger and the same air jump. With this baby back, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need like a nat 20 to fight this guy. So I missed both times, but I'm picturing it like swooshing through the body or something, or like missing the
Yeah,
green
you're
a
like
little bit.
you're hitting the rib cage, the bone, and it's just like,
It's like
doing
deflecting
nothing.
off.
You're just like, ding.
Mhm. Okay,
Damn.
so
It would be
that
cool though.
one-
You're like you like drive your motorcycle up, you do some attacks.
I'm
and
probably
you're
let's
like-
just say I'm like
like-
stuck because I can hold
You're
in
like
the air on the
driving-
bike for a bit. So I'm gonna say that we're just in air, like fucking around on his ribs or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're like riding around on his arm or something, and you're like driving up.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, it'd be cooler if he was actually bigger than 20 feet, and you're like, you guys are like you could drive.
You want to give
on
him like colossal
He's, like,
titan
huge.
size?
Yeah, maybe he's like.
Let me see how big the colossal titan is.
He's big enough-
20 is good. 20's good. Yeah, I don't gotta be bigger than
He
that.
keeps on growing every minute.
Come on, suck it up.
Colossal titan is 60 meters tall.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. All right.
Nah,
is that your
sounds
turn?
That sounds fictional. That sounds impossible.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my actions.
All right, now Jenki is going
I also
to heal
spit on
everybody.
Jelzar. Sorry, I spit on him
Yeah, we're
because
all
I
really
missed.
fucked up. Janky, please heal us.
Yeah, I
When
didn't
you spit on
steal any
Jelzar, he's like,
You're going to regret that. And then you will work for me.
That's what you think, mate.
like,
Oh, my eyes.
you look all very sick. That's 9 plus 12 plus 5, 17.
Oh, nice.
17
Wait, you're just doing it at 5th level, or can you do a higher level maybe?
That's the highest.
Oh shit.
That's the highest that Jenki's got.
Yeah,
Okay. How much
And
is
then,
it?
as long as it's not damage,
17.
I'll take it.
17? Okay.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
As long as it's not damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all get 17 health, and
Amazing.
Does the ship get it too?
yeah. So you three, the ship. Yeah, we'll give
Oh,
some
yeah.
to the ship.
She,
Princess
she
and-
needs some love.
And Jenki needs some healing too. So
Alright, the ship is at 80 HP now. I feel a little better about that.
all right, now it's Jelzar's turn,
Oh,
and
shit. Oh, fuck.
Jelzar.
Yeah, sorry, guys, I'm a little close.
Jelzar, he had his hammer stretched up to the sky, and he slams it down. And everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you guys scared?
Yeah,
Is
does
this-
Mike get,
Do I
does
need
Mike
to do
get
this
cover?
too?
Because he's in full cover behind the ship.
So anybody within
I'm like inside of him.
within 20 feet, anybody within 20 feet from him.
Me
Oh,
and
but you can
Jelzar are
see?
sharing a foot. I
Oh,
got
I'm
an
like
18.
40 feet away. Okay, good.
I'm the only
I'm
one.
not
I got an 18.
well,
You got an
Callie-
I think
18
Caliandra-
Constitution.
Yeah.
My air
Oh.
elemental actually needs to roll. Fuck. Air
So
elemental took 11.
18 is the save. Oh, okay. So
Oh, no.
Belmont made it.
That's it.
Now, oh, it's when you hit a creature. Okay.
The air elemental failed.
Okay, so the air elemental rolls
I don't know about
a
Caliandra,
wisdom
but-
saving throw.
Oh boy. 0 wisdom.
What if he just ends up becoming his tool
7.
now?
Okay, the air elemental is afraid of Jelzar. As soon as
Oh.
Jelzar slams
Yeah,
it
yeah.
down, he runs away. He's terrified.
Oh shit.
Boom! He slams it down and stuns Caliandra.
Oh
And,
shit.
Does it take damage, the air elemental?
Yeah.
Oh
You do
shit.
that.
Damn it, it's immune to exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, unconscious, but not fear.
Nobody's immune from fear, man.
yeah.
It's
give him
going to
something,
It
take-
dude.
has one weakness.
I watched The Ring once, and I was like,
It's going to take 13 damage.
Okay, that's not bad. 13.
"Oh, that's all, Jelzar? Oi, mate, you missed me."
I didn't miss you. I wasn't aiming for you. But I'll take your dagger.
And he's going to
Wow.
He really wants that dagger. Can he even hold it? His hands are far too big.
Yeah, it's not gonna fit him in his.
Yeah, it's like a little tooth.
How
How
Little-
many feet again did we
little
say?
tooth.
He's gonna
16
grab.
feet.
He can grab it. So
It's just like a-
when you try to attack it, he's going to try to grab it during that time. So, what is the rules for grappling an weapon?
So I'm actually looking, and apparently it's an attack roll, contested
Okay.
by the target's strength or dexterity.
Let's go
Okay.
dexterity, please.
So he's gonna use the back end of his hammer and try to basically cut the chain off.
No, it was a gift from a friend.
Oh
my chain!
my God, he got a nat 20.
Oh my
man.
god.
No, my chain!
He cuts the chain off. Honestly, you felt the strength. He's gonna destroy you in strength. It's-
Oh man.
I
You got
wouldn't
no
have,
chance,
I
buddy.
wouldn't have passed either of them.
Oh my god, I can't believe. Okay, so you're like, driving up, throwing the dagger at him, hits his bones a couple of times. You ride up on his arm.
I wish he had a
and
no bones day.
He slams down the hammer, stunning Calyandra. On the way up, he cuts the chain off of the dagger and grabs it in midair, grabs Calyandra, and he takes off one step at a time.
Am I still on him?
And
Because I didn't get
You're-
stunned or anything, right?
you're still on him. And he's walking up the moonlight staircase.
Dude!
Is that moving toward me and Aaron?
Yeah.
He walks out the back of the ship,
yeah.
Yes, there's two.
and
Oh my god, dude.
he's like above Eugene. Is that where Eugene is? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's probably in
It
and
is
around where
tech-
me and Aaron are, like at the bottom of the
Jesus.
stairs, right?
So he's like above you guys, pretty much. I should explain that the moonlight staircase, it goes to a portal,
Okay.
Here's
That's
a
the
more
thing.
important question. Just
and
for,
it's not open yet, but the portal will open.
I'm guessing it has to do with the dagger.
He walked about 40 feet to the stairs, which is about where me and Aaron are. And then how much did he walk up the stairs?
So he's walking like he just started walking up the stairs.
Okay, so he's
So
like,
he's
right around where we are then. More or
yeah,
less.
he's near you guys,
Okay, cool.
but it's just
I just need
taller
to
than
know,
you.
like, for for my spatial awareness.
I have a quick question about my wind abilities and possibly achieving more of them now that I've lost my main tools here. Because I was like practicing wind movement and like using wind slash, could I try and for Arcana to essentially charge up my wind slash to be able to move a target large like him?
You can always roll an Arcana and like say like whatever you want to do with wind magic, because your dagger has the gem of the wind. So
Well, I
it's
don't have it
basically like,
anymore, technically.
yeah, you don't have it now, but you're on him right now, so you could still retrieve it back.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like a sleight of hand or something like that.
Yeah, I'll show you my sleight of hand.
Or maybe you like you like weaken him, or I don't know.
I'll
Anyway.
emotionally damage him.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Belgicar's turn. All right. So Belgicar.
Train me to do wind stuff with you, and we'll blow him places. And then get Janky over here to teleport him somewhere. That'll do the most damage if Janky teleports him.
Oh yeah. What Belgicar is going to do? Belgicar looks at Jelzar and he's like, "You're not getting away with your devious plans, Jelzar. Now you can taste a little bit of your own medicine." And he casts Whirlwind on Jelzar, and
Amazing.
Oh,
this massive
It's
this massive cyclone of air begins to form around Jelzar. The wind is like blowing so strong, he's like, it's slowing him down as he's like moving, and he's like, he does not get restrained. It like slows him down, and he's like,
It does damage first too, right?
yeah, it's gonna do some damage. There's some shit flying around. It's like smacking him in the face, and a couple of things fly by and pierce right into the core of Jelzar. And you see this green energy like blasting out, like,
Okay.
and it kind of like weakens him. He like takes a knee, and he's like,
This will not stop me, Belgica. You cannot stop me now.
But
"All right, 40 damage."
Not bad, but not bad.
He's still. It looks like it did a good amount of damage.
nice.
All right. So that's Belgicar's turn. Now it is good old Doc.
All right, I'm gonna go backwards and then I'll save Doc for last. So air elemental is gonna hover up. It can fly up to 90 feet, so it's gonna fly right up to where like the orb is. Center
The
chest
air
orb.
elemental is afraid of
Oh
Jelzar.
fuck yeah! Do I roll at the end or beginning of my turn?
He's frightened until the end of its next turn.
Oh, it's the end of this turn. Okay, so I
Yeah.
just can't move toward it then. Eh? Shit. Okay. Damn. All right. In that case, I guess it's just gonna try to protect Belmont and Caliandra and any ghosties in the area. It's gonna use whirlwind. So I guess make a strength save.
All right,
So like it basically takes up a space because it's air, and then anyone in that 10 feet because it's 10 feet large.
2 of them make it, 5 of them get flung out.
Okay. They also take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And yeah, if they fail, they get flung up to 20 feet away in a random direction.
Holy
Off the
shit.
ship, I guess.
Okay, yeah, 5 of them fly off the ship.
So I'm hoping I've cleared the way for Belmont to progress forward.
Hi.
Cordy, how we doing? How we doing there with that rock?
Give another nature. check.
Nature?
Yeah.
Alright, my boy. 21.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, 22. My math is bad.
It's like you see him move the rock over the volcano,
Oh, hell yeah. Drop it
And
right
he
there,
dro-
Cordy.
and it falls. And you notice as soon as it covers the volcano, the glowing on his chest begins to smoke a lot more, and it starts to like diminish in brightness.
Ooh,
Okay.
You did it, Cody. I'll give you a nice little muffin top when we get back out of this battle.
I'm the fucking best.
yeah. I mean, yeah. My firstborn son. You can do anything. Big ship. I guess I'll get the big ship to. I
Oh,
think
now
there's, like,
you
two-
need me again? Let me guess.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get under the ship! Away from these monstrous weapons! I'm gonna get her to try to use her lasers and shoot the 3. There's a 2 or 3 ropes that got stuck onto her.
There's 2 right now.
Okay, so she's gonna 17 hit one of them.
I believe so. I think.
Yeah, it's just a
it does.
friggin' chain. It's just a chain.
Yeah.
Okay, 17 on one, 19 on the other.
Yeah. Pew,
Okay.
pew. They both
Sweet.
break, and you
Sick.
like.
And then so I'll get her to do. Well, I guess before she goes, she'll shoot at Jelzar. One more laser. No, that's not gonna hit. That's a 15. And then Nitron Beam. Dex save 15.
Okay,
Come on,
go
Nitron
for it.
Beam. Yeah, you do a Dex save 15.
He saves.
Oh, okay, so he's gonna take. So halved. He takes 13 bludgeoning. 23 halved. 12 or 11 fire.
Okay, you notice
That's
that
probably
that does
halved
not
too,
do
right?
much.
Yeah, he's probably resistant to that. Okay, and then I'll get her to use all of her movement to get under the ship and away from like the, because I'm assuming the chains and the catapults are on top of the ship, so they can't see below it, right?
Yeah. So
Get out of here,
who
big
is
ship.
on-
Protect yourself.
Who's on the ship and who is not on the ship?
Belgicar's on the ship. Jenky's on the ship.
Gilmore.
Gilmore. Fuck Gilmore. I mean, that's fine though. He can still suck.
It still stuck
He's
wherever
still
he
here
is.
sucking.
Jenky. Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
assuming that Bojaz and Cree think that that's where the thing is with Mungo, so they'll chase after that and get out of our hair, hopefully.
It's
Right?
up to you guys now.
They're still within
Uh,
range to cast spells, are they not?
Yeah, probably, right? Yeah, hopefully.
We need heals still.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so Doc, back. I think that's all of my lackeys.
Wait,
right?
wait,
Okay,
wait,
Doc,
what? Wait, was the BS really in danger though? Didn't Jelzar shift his focus away?
Well, the ghosts on the ship and their catapults and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess when it moves, does it break or pull on the the chains that Bojaz put on the ship.
Oh right, yeah. The ropes just they snap. He's not
Why
using chains.
Why don't you get the BS to ram Jelzar off the stairs?
Oh, because it uses my really low strength, so it's not even gonna do anything.
I was just like,
Even though
get
it's a
stuck.
big ass ship. Actually, can I roll strength with advantage? If no, as a father, I would want to protect her from damage. I wouldn't want to make her.
Blows her up on the side of Jelzar.
All
Yeah,
right.
no, I don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that. Doc wouldn't do that.
Yes,
Okay, so Doc's turn. All right, here's the big shit. Here's where the real shit's gonna happen. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast. Use my last second level slot to cast. Or no, actually no. I'm just gonna not even cast. I'm just gonna use a potion. Bonus action to cast on yourself, right? I'm gonna use one of my elixirs. 2d4 plus 5. Oh, that's not great. 8. I heal for 8. I look around myself. I look around me. I see the hellscape around me. I see fucking Bojaz turning on us. I see this giant 20-foot and growing tall Jelzar walking toward the moon. I see my daughter, my newly born daughter, all beat up. I see fucking I don't know all this shit around me, and I take a big sip. I'm too sober for this. Yeah, looking around at the devastation, how hopeless everything looks around us, Doc just looks to the boys. He's like, "I'm sorry, I have no other choice." I take out the chest that we've been hiding this whole time. Can I stealthily take it out and so that Bojaz doesn't see?
Roll a stealth.
Okay. All right, that's 13.
You
I
take
guess
it
versus
out.
his insight or
You
perception.
take it out, and Bojaz. I knew you were lying. And he jumps. Bojaz jumps off his ship.
Wait, on my turn.
Here's a reaction. Opportunity, betrayal.
Yeah, he readied an action.
Oh yeah, he did ready in action.
He jumps on your ship, and he's gonna attempt to strain the box.
Oh, this is
All right,
hilarious.
so this is strength against strength.
Okay, little fucking frog, I got this.
I don't know, man.
He's a little
plus-
frog.
his
What
family's
the
on the
fuck,
line.
dude?
This is
Plus
a plus
10.
10 to the roll.
Plus 10
Wait, what?
desperation.
I'm gonna use
No,
my
I'm joking.
reaction. I'm gonna use my reaction, wave the wind mover, and blow him off the ship.
Oh!
Wait, okay, hold on. So
Bojaz just
can
dies.
can you do that now though?
Yeah, it's reaction.
It's a reaction.
Wait, so read the effect.
You can use your reaction to move the direction and flow of the wind. If the flow is going against a creature, it would half their speed and double the speed of someone moving with the wind. If it's pointed up, it can double the jumping height and allows featherfall qualities when landing on the surface from great heights. If it's pointed down, it knocks all creatures in the area prone, including you or your party. So I'm actually
Okay, so that
above
would be-
him, so I guess I'll knock him prone instead of pushing him back. I'm
Yeah.
aiming it in a way that when I see him jumping off, I want to aim it at him so that he doesn't
Midair.
even make it onto the ship.
So you want to knock him off the
Amazing.
ship entirely.
Ideally, but if not,
Kill
just
this
prone.
man.
There's
That's
still
so
a
funny.
save on here because his ship is on the ship. You know, it makes sense because he.
You know what's even funnier? If he tries to get to me and he doesn't even make it, because now that it's my turn again, my reaction resets and I use wave the wind or wave the hurricane. He comes within 10 feet of me, he gets blown away.
That's what I mean. You're gonna do that anyways. So you know he's gonna have.
He's
Just
gonna
let
have a
him have his
moment.
moment, man.
Wait, so
Let
that
him
means
have
that
his
I don't need to do my reaction.
Well,
then,
no,
right?
I was gonna
Yeah,
use
no,
it
just
if
like-
yours
just like a bunch
failed.
of
If yours
overkill.
failed.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
tossing
It'll be
fucking
like-
winded Bojaz.
If Mike's using his win thing, then wouldn't he make this with disadvantage?
I would say yes.
Yeah. So he would do a deck save with disadvantage.
Oh god, yeah, okay. Try to get an 18.
Oh god, dude.
Okay, so if this doesn't happen, what happens to him? He gets flown off the ship.
I just picture that Belmont.
he
if I ever
gets
look
he
back,
gets hurled 15 feet away from me and knocked prone. So
Belmont has like no
okay.
context because I jumped off the ship so early. So if I ever look back, I just see you guys fighting Bojaz.
Yeah,
Over a
Belmont has
chest.
no idea this is happening.
All right, here we go. That's a nat 20.
Driving up
And-
Jelzar, Bojazz is the mini boss.
And a 6. He does not.
Oh yeah.
So Bojazz
Excuse me.
attempts to jump. He's like, "You motherfuckers! I knew you lied to me." He jumps off, and just in the air, he just gets.
Flung off
Just
the
flung
ship
up.
into nothingness.
So I'm gonna
Dog
roll.
like doesn't even see
Like
him. It's
Team
just like
Rocket.
like say,
I'm
"What?"
gonna
I look
roll.
around.
I'm gonna roll for which
You
direction
turn around, it's
he
just dust.
gets
Huh?
flown in.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if-
it's just
if,
away from me. But
If he gets a 4, he is
Actually-
flung off the ship.
Actually, do a D8 so you can account for like northeast, northwest,
Yeah,
southeast,
yeah.
southwest.
If he gets an 8, a 7, or a 6, he gets flung off the ship.
All right, all right.
Okay. He got an 8. Bojazz.
oh, it's poor
Is
poor fate of
flying.
Bojazz.
That's
Uh, I wonder if other people would also see that going down.
I would imagine, yeah, anyone in the area sees this happening.
There are a couple more people on the ship. I guess not all of them would go, but
They were all shooting
Uh,
our ship last time, so it's whoever had the ready to action to get the
Yeah.
talisman.
yeah, not everybody was shooting. Gertie is also going to attempt this, and
Bastard,
also
of course he is.
So we expended all that shit for nothing.
no, it would it's still in effect, isn't it?
Technically, they would all have done it around the same time, right? So could Chris's reaction have
True,
drawn all
yeah,
of
I
them?
guess it would all they
Yeah,
all
it's
jump at
still,
me at
it'd
once.
it'd still be the
Alright,
same
sure.
thing. So they're all going to try to. There's a
Dex with disadvantage.
They all get yeeted,
Yeah.
I swear to God.
so Belhan and Cluckin' Rocky
No!
Fucking Rocky,
Oh,
no!
no.
I don't
Never
wanna
end up
lose
drawing
it.
him.
and Gertie Jenkins are going to try.
Oh god.
There's like a moment, like give Belmont a moment. If
Gertie.
Gertie Jenkins goes, then Belmont like gets like a looks back, an immediate twinkle in his eye.
This is Gertie. He jumps and fails. Now,
Oh
if
god.
he gets an 8, a 7, or a 6, he gets flung off the ship. He gets a 1. So he gets flung in the southwest direction.
So they also get knocked prone as well.
He just gets knocked
Yeah.
into the fucking
So
side
Gertie
of the
jumped-
ship.
Bojazz! Nah, man, Bojazz! This is Belhan.
I mean, it's kind of funny that this is happening at the hands of like Dr. Eugene because like he's already kind of burned a lot of their original teammates.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name? Fucking that you had to heal up at the bar because you damaged him so bad.
Oh, that was what? Yeah,
That was so long ago.
Yeah, the first guy we ever met at the bar, basically.
That's probably the reason he never made it into any other episode is because you put him out of commission.
All right, Cluckin' Rocky jumps, gets flung off. Belhan
Oh, he flung off the
makes
ship?
it.
Oh,
No, he doesn't get flung off the ship.
okay.
He gets flung
Canonically it's here.
to the west. But Belhan makes it,
Oh shit!
and he grabs on. So
Belhan's
now,
big, too.
now it would be a strength. So you guys
Oh god.
would be matching. It would be strength, right?
But
So
he's still prone though.
it would be with disadvantage. So he's gonna
Yeah.
attempt. He's gonna attempt to grab onto this this box.
Belhan's a big boy. He's got that big sword.
So
Okay.
he's is with disadvantage, but he has a +8 to strength.
What? Jesus Christ, I have a plus
So-
2.
You don't know what kind of sword he has or what kind of gauntlet.
He's got an alien sword
belt.
too that's telling him he's
Wait,
gonna
how's he grappling
save the
with his
world.
sword?
What did you get?
Really bad.
What was the roll?
5.
Damn.
Okay, so right now you guys are in the middle of like
Oh my god.
grappling each other.
This
So
is
he's grappling the box, and you're grappling the box, and your guys are like, "It's mine."
it's the most like Indiana Jones situation going on this ship right now.
Uh,
Belongs in a
Okay.
museum.
So as he grabs the box, I'm just gonna use my free object interaction to open it. He's like, "You want it so bad? Then take it." And I'm going to open the box as I like throw it at him, and then I'm gonna look at this talisman and be like, "If a fucking idiot like Guido Johnny could use this, then there's no way I can't figure it out." And I'm gonna try to use whatever. What do I see when I open the box, by the way?
You open the box, and there's this glowing, shimmering orb.
Oh god, dude. The truth.
Roll a Arcana or a History check. You already know this, but
Belmont's just
let me look
AFK.
at it. 16. Not bad.
so you know that this is the sphere of annihilation.
Oh man. Yeah.
And you of course know that the engravings on the box are the same as the talisman. So you know that when you use when you wield the talisman, you get a bonus to being able to wield this orb of destruction. And with a 15 or you got a 16,
16,
you don't really know about exactly how to use it, but you just know this thing like destroys things.
Okay, so I'm gonna like try to just like clasp this talisman, and then I guess with my action in my turn, as I like throw the box and open it and throw it at Belhan, and I'm like, "If you want it so bad, then take it." And I'm gonna just channel with all I know of Arcana and all I know of science and all my brain power and all my will. Just think about this talisman, assuming this is some kind of weapon, and try to use it and move it into Belhand.
Oh,
Into
god.
Belhan?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude.
Like move the
Okay.
sphere like into him, like attack him with it, and I guess this would be the sphere roll,
God.
right?
And so Belhan, you're like, "Well, you want it so bad, take it." And then Belhan,
Oh my God.
holding onto the box, like grabs it and just like gets flown back, like he still has the box. And you're now attempting to, you're raising the orb
man.
out of the
This
box.
is this is
It's
an
currently
important roll.
levitating, and I'm gonna get you to roll a Arcana check, and this is a DC 25.
Yeah, it's 25, and so with the talisman, I'm looking at it now. I get so my proficiency is doubled, so I get a plus 3 on top of what I would normally get, and I normally get a plus 10 on Arcana. So I just need to roll a 12 or higher to get a 25.
Oh shit!
Which is
so
like,
wait, so on a failure, so on a success, the sphere levitates in one direction of your choice, a number of feet equal to 5 times your intelligence modifier. On a failure, the sphere moves 10 feet towards you.
So I would assume there's like 5 feet between me and Belhan, and then
It's like a
5
tug of
feet
war.
between us, I guess, because he just like was in my space.
Yeah, so he like kind of flew back. He's like 5 feet. So a creature whose space the sphere enters must succeed on a DC 13 Dex saving throw or be touched by it, taking 4d10 force damage.
Yeah, that's
Holy
insane.
shit, dude.
So another thing on top of that, so it usually will move up to a feet equal to 5 times your intelligence modifier. However, if you have the talisman, it's 10 feet plus 10 times your intelligence modifier. So it'd be 10 feet times mine's 5. So 10 times 5.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
Wait, 10
I
times? Oh, 10 times 5. Okay.
so I can move it up to 60 feet if I succeed.
Okay, roll the roll.
So this is really important because stock could be vaporized right now. I have 57 HP
I've done
right
it!
now.
I know how to use the orb!
I'm channeling everything I know about science, Arcana, anything I've learned of anything in history
man.
into this roll, and I get a plus 13, and I just need to roll a 12. Alright.
Jenki is going to give you a flash of genius
Oh, bless you, Jakey.
with a plus 5 to the roll.
Plus
Wow.
5. Okay, so I just need to roll a 7 or higher.
Oh wait, are you within 30 feet?
I don't know if I am. No, the ship moved.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Jinky's trying
I'm
to-
risking it for the biscuit.
Oh my.
Holy
Doc's gonna get
shit!
vaporized.
This could be the end of Doc Eugene.
Yeah, as we know him. Yeah. All right,
Scientific
I'm rolling.
Oh,
prowess.
Here we go. All right. I have one lucky left. That was an 11.
Oh,
So
wow.
I am
God.
spending my last lucky for
dude.
I'm stressed out.
Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm
Let's
fucking
see.
sweating in this sweater that I'm
This
wearing.
This is crazy.
All
Let
right,
me
here we
see
go.
if Caliandra can do something, or
Isn't
before
she
you
stunned
roll-
or is she?
Oh yeah, she's stunned.
No, it's
Yeah.
okay. Just fuck it, man.
This is fate.
I took out the spear. This is on
I
me.
knew this was brewing from the moment
I
you
know,
brought it
I
up.
know. And I'm like, I got plus 13, but
I was like,
25
I've seen
DC
that
is
look on
insane.
someone before. It's little, just like Belmont. He does something
Alright.
stupid.
God.
All right, here we go.
Oh
The
man.
roll rolls. Oh my god, I got a 13.
Oh my
So
Crazy.
that's a 26.
Holy
Holy
shit.
Arcada. Holy
And you're-
shit. I saw
and
the
you're
one
gonna-
first and I was like, no, God, no. So
Oh.
I move it, I guess, 5 feet into Bellhand, dealing, and then he did make dex save.
Oh,
He
Belhan.
fails the dex
It was
save.
nice knowing you, Belhan.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness. Okay, 4
I wish I got to
Man.
know who you
So
were.
4d10.
Does
I mean,
his
that's not
sword
that much
disintegrate too, or does his sword kind of just clank on the ground when he turns to dust?
So here's the thing: if anything is smaller than 2 feet in diameter, it is completely obliterated. But if it's bigger than 2 feet, it gets the 4d10 force damage. So if he's wearing like a watch or something, or anything that's smaller than 2 feet, it's gonna get
He
disintegrated.
just like has like tiny clothing on, and they it's like dust on him now. It's like when you get Kamehameha. It does
That's
the particle
25
effect.
force damage.
Oh. Bellhand just gets just slid along the floor. The wood on the floor is just like cracking and rippling up. And
Yeah, I guess any
just
like trinkets on him just gets
Yeah.
just sucked up into
just
this
like
black hole.
like it's just getting like disintegrated. Like all the clothes on his body where it hit, it's just like
Wow.
Oh my god.
disintegrated.
So Dog is like holding this talisman and channeling it and be like, "Ah!" And then as he's getting the flow of it and as he's moving it and understanding how it works and passing that save, he like moves it into Bellhand, deals a bit of damage, and that was only 5 feet. So I have 45 feet remaining. I send it up toward the toward Jelzar, toward the diminishing green orb in the center of his chest, which, Defiant, you said it's between 1 and 2 feet.
Yeah.
Which means this sphere engulfs it entirely, which means it doesn't take 4d10 force damage. It gets completely obliterated. That's why I
But-
asked.
since that it is on him, he still gets to make a save.
It's technically
Uh,
part of him, though, isn't
It's
it?
technically him. So
Portion.
It's not
of
like
But
it.
a
isn't it
separate
going through
item.
like smoke and necrotic whatever?
That's like
It's,
someone's
it's-
heart, man. Like it's
yeah,
like
it's like him. So it's like technically
Just do the Indiana Jones heart rip maneuver.
he
So
has to
if-
make a DC 13 dex save.
it's actually
Otherwise,
not
his heart
that
gets
hard.
obliterated, or he just takes damage.
Probably just takes damage.
If someone was able to reach in and rip that out,
This
could you
is
then
where-
obliterate
No
it?
way.
Because technically it's still like
Because you were saying
There-
like he was
there
made up of
is,
like black worms and stuff, and I'm assuming they're all like they can't
Yeah,
be
so
like
here's
they're little
the
worms,
thing.
right? So it's like all
here's the
getting
thing
sucked
is
up.
that he has a rib cage, right? So the rib cage is not technically, it's like not a foot. Like the space is not a foot. So it can't really
Sure.
fit through the rib cage. If you did something to like open the rib cage up,
Well, I'm right there, so just
Then-
wait. You just
Does,
wait.
does anyone have? Do I see any orifices on? Okay. All right. Does he have a butthole? Let's do the Ant-Man
Does he poop?
Thanos.
Does he
Does
poop?
he have a butthole? Tell me this, D-Friend. Does Jelzar have a butthole? Does he ever
as
poop?
of right now, there is no access point into it. Like you can fit a sword in there,
orifices.
you can fit like other shit in there, but
Pennies.
since it's like it's part of him, he's gonna get to do the dex save and then take the damage.
I know what to do.
Okay.
So
I know what
if
must be
you
asked
were
of me now.
to open up his rib cage, I'll allow that.
I'll do it.
Yeah. If
I'll
we can
fucking do
somehow,
it.
and if somehow we can engulf this thing in the sphere, it's just gonna get annihilated. So if we can break it through in some way,
Well, I'm right there. I'm like traveling on his
yeah.
body, so I'm like in
the
his
area?
area.
What's the area of damage this orb does?
just if the sphere touches it.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, this
So
is the
obviously
this is
it
the
can
roll.
touch the green light if we could see it.
Okay, so it's a 13 dex save. Oh man, he just makes it.
I don't even
What
think
a
they take
tank.
half damage.
He just
I
let me
don't think they
see.
even take half damage. They just like dodge it. But
oh man.
I will say, just out of transparency, other people can try to take control of it.
I'm too
however,
far away,
it's
probably,
their
though, right?
Arcana versus mine, and then you take control of it if you win the contest. However, I have the talisman, so
Yeah.
So I
other
could
people
contest you
can-
still?
yeah, you can.
What's your Arcana?
Oh, I could just. What if I choose to fail it?
Just-
But then you don't have the talisman, so then it could get
Well, so the problem is if Belmont tries to control it, he can, and I could just choose to fail the contest. However, if Belmont fails the 25 Arcana check, it's gonna move towards him. And since Belmont is right there, it's probably gonna touch him. So that's the risk of the sphere. But it's up there right beside the
Well, I've got a couple plans. Plans. One of them
Okay.
involves Kellyanne.
By the way,
I would assume
said
it's
it was
also
a-
like sucking in a bunch of the smoke around him, right? Also, if since we plucked
yeah.
up the volcano, does he make that dex save with disadvantage?
no, it doesn't affect his dexterity.
All right.
It does affect his can make an
His
arcana,
constitution.
but it
I'll make an
affects his
arcana.
constitution.
23.
It affects his constitution.
Hmm.
By the way, I
Dude.
said it was a glowing sphere. It is actually like it looks like a black hole with like this energy
Oh.
around it.
So it's like got necrotic energy kind of emanating, but it's still like
It's not a
got a
portal,
black
is
hole.
it?
It's not even necrotic energy. It's just like it's like looking at like a 2D like circle, like a 2D black circle, like on a piece of paper.
yeah.
That's what like it's like Vanta black. You know what
Can
I
I,
mean?
can I
Like
put my
oh,
hand in?
Phantom
Can I put my hand inside of it?
I don't know if you want to do that. Unless you want to, switch out your hand for the hand of Vecna. Ah!
Yeah,
I will
that was
say
my
Belmont is
favorite
probably
item
the only other person with high enough Arcana to
to contest.
to do this.
I don't know if I still have my death saves because I don't currently have the daggers, so I am more vulnerable than I've ever been right now.
Oh man.
Wow.
My plot
If-
armor has disintegrated.
So make another Arcana check, and then
I'm
we'll
so
move on
sweaty
to the
from
next.
that from that sphere experience. I'm like burning up in this sweater right now.
Yeah, that was such
Who
a
makes
Oh
one?
my god! And I pass it by 1, technically 2. It makes it.
Yeah, no,
makes
that's
it,
close.
Yeah,
beats it.
this is so close. Like Jelzar passed that by 1.
Yeah.
Jelzar,
Dude, this is we're neck and neck right now.
Yeah, DC 13 is not that hard to beat, but
Still, it's pretty close.
It makes it more intense. So make an Arcana check, and then we'll go on to the next.
so actually, how's this? So if I'm able to, how big are these stairs? Like how wide are they?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Because I had like 60 feet, so I'd still way more movement left of the sphere. I want to move it in front of Jelzar, so he has to like pass through it again to move up the stairs. Meaning he has to do another save if he tries to walk up the stairs.
Wouldn't it still be like a deck save?
Yeah, I just mean like I'm moving it so like I like first I
Okay.
slammed it into him, but with the remaining movement I move it in front of him, between him and like the rest of the stairs, so he has to move through
Okay.
it.
All right.
Like kind of blocking him.
Okay, cool. All right, so that's your turn. Calliandra is stunned. Nat 1.
Wow.
Oh no.
Still stunned. Now it's the rest of Bojazz's team. Bellhand looks like he's freaked out, and Bellhand's like, "Let's get the fuck out of here!" and everybody kind of jumps onto the ship except for Cluck and Rocky, who's like left behind. And he's like trying to jump, and the ship takes off, and Cluck and Rocky, like, he jumps onto the ship as it's going down, and they're going after Bojazz to save him. And that's their turn.
that's what you get for betraying us.
Should have known better.
And now it is the ghost ships, the ghost guys. You kind of like flung a lot of them off, so there's not a lot of them. And there's more of them coming up the stairs right now. But right now, you guys are good. None of them attacked, and now it is Aaron's turn.
Okay, I was considering doing like the whole darkness thing so that Jelzar can't see, but it's probably not going to really do anything, so I'm just going to go for an attack.
Okay.
So Aaron is going to fly up to Jelzar, and that's basically all of his movement, so I'm kind of like stuck here. And then I'm going to go for a booming blade.
All right, so you're going to go and try to attack his...
I'm trying to attack the core.
Okay.
Black hole or whatever. Oh man, that's only that's only a 20 to hit, so I don't think that's gonna hit him.
You you scrape the side of his bones, and is that was that your turn?
Yeah, can I hide behind him?
Okay, you hit him, and then it like just bounces off him, and he's like laughing. He laughs at you, and he's like,
You know not of the power that you wield in your hand, Aaron.
I don't.
It has caused many wars of galactic times. Your friend Zuzu, he knows this. He has lied to you. And so has your father. Your bloodline is destined for war. And your friend Zuzu was placed in your life to make sure you accomplish that. Look at him, he's lied to you your whole life. It has been cursed since the early universe, the first war. You were there. Don't you remember?
and roll a history check.
Jesus.
That's a nat one.
I don't remember.
Wrong guy. Yeah, the wrong guy.
You get like a few flashbacks, even though you don't have any idea what he's talking about. You're like, this guy has no idea. Like, this is the wrong guy. There's no way. But you do have a flashback. You have this like recollection of everything being one. In the beginning of time, there was no wars. It was all peaceful. Mm-hmm. And Aaron gets a sense of this, like, roll a, not a history, insight. Yeah.
I guess I can roll this with advantage with Zuzu, or could I have rolled the history with advantage with Zuzu too?
Yeah. So you like look to Zuzu. And
That's actually 2 nat 1s for the history. That's crazy.
Nice.
Aaron truly knows nothing.
Yeah.
Aaron's been hidden.
No nothing, Aaron.
Okay, insight is gonna be 17.
You kind of like, you're actually insighting into yourself. When Jelzar said something about like a past life or something, you have a feeling like this is actually like, way back. There's like different, like your whole bloodline extends back to like these ancient times, and you feel like you were there at these ancient times. And there's some type of like a fabrication of truth to what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks at you and he's like,
It was a glorious city of galactic proportions, but something happened.
and you remember this flash of light.
Do you wish to be a slave to the destiny of your people, or do you want to be the wielder of your own destiny? Why do you have to bear the burden of your ancestors? Join me, Aaron, and I will give you what you truly desire.
what, like, in this moment right now, what does Aaron desire the most
We all
out
have
of
to
everything?
Aaron still wants to know what happened to his dad, and that's the reason why he's doing all this stuff. And I guess he's intrigued by the sword too, but now is not the time to figure this out. Literally, he's talking to Zuzu like, Zuzu, we're gonna talk about this later.
So you're like, your desire is to find out like what happened to your dad.
Yeah, and I guess with that would uncover the past as well, because I guess I never really like questioned it. I kind of, well, because Aaron spent some time as a pirate, so he didn't really want to continue down like, you know, the family traditions.
Yeah.
So,
So
he never
maybe
was interested in any of this kind of stuff with his family.
So make a wisdom saving throw. It's gonna be an 18.
Oh my god.
You gotta beat an 18.
Jesus.
That's a 17.
No, wow.
He penetrates into your mind, and he's like,
Your father. You want to know what happened to your father. And I can tell you, Aaron. Join my side and I will give you the power to avenge your father's death.
he didn't really control you in any way, but he entered into your like deepest desires.
At this point, Aaron's like, wow, like he actually knows what I want, and it sounds like he knows more about this than me. Like, yeah, maybe I should ask him about it. Ask him
What
more
if
about
I-
this.
What if I could tell you what happened to your father?
That's the whole reason why I'm here. I want to know what happened to my father.
Would it be enough? Or would you seek vengeance?
I don't know yet. I'm not really a vengeful person.
Your father, he was working on a secret mission.
So Aaron's like, okay, yeah. So far I knew that he was on a secret mission. Yeah, okay, go on.
He's like,
Yes.
that you didn't know that already? Shit.
There is
Can I
something
can
that
I get
wrote.
I'm gonna get Zuzu to make a wisdom saving throw too.
This
Yeah,
is Zuzu's
go
main
for that.
desire. War!
Yeah, Zuzu actually makes it. Zuzu got a 19.
Oh, wow. What a wise beast.
Zuzu's like turns to you and he's like, Zuzu. And Zuzu's saying like, what he's saying is not true. He's trying to mess with your mind. He doesn't know. I would never lie to you. What he's saying only has a very minute sliver of truth in it, but actually everything is a lie. He's just trying to manipulate you. He doesn't even know what happened to your father. He doesn't even know anything. He's just trying to corrupt your mind. And he's, as Jelzar is talking, he's like,
How can you trust this being that came from another planet? I know what you want.
How can I trust you? Oh, you haven't told me anything that I don't know yet, and I don't know if you made all this stuff up. What happened to my father?
Your father was working in a secret mission in Grand Gornak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody makes it
I
out of Grand
get
Gornak.
I can tell you more if you join me. I know everything about your father. Diesel Corporation, the Archons. That's right. His very deep roots in the Galactic Federation in the before time. You were there, Aaron. Join me on my side.
and meanwhile, Zuzu's like, Zuzu. He's trying to fuck with you. He's trying to fuck with you, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. And Zuzu telling you this stuff, something clicks where my father would never do something like that. Like my father would never betray his ancestry. And you know, like the history of your civilization, you were never, like type of people to like start wars and stuff like that. You've always been protectors of, and you always did things for justice. And you realize that like these little like flakes of truth that he's sprinkling in there, like your bloodline has always been destined for war. That's because, you know, there's always been unfortunate events on your clan that forced you into this, and this type of thing that keeps on happening it's not because of your ancestor, like it's some curse or something. It's
I would say, I would say our clan isn't necessarily like doing things for justice. It's because we're so skilled and we have so many generations of things that's how we like get our jobs and stuff. Like we don't really question things. We kind of just do as we're told. And so I somewhat believe him, but he's also just throwing a bunch of buzzwords at me. So he hasn't really told me anything new. And obviously I trust Zuzu more because I've been with Zuzu for like almost my entire life. So yeah, I don't know what else to do because I failed the save, but Zuzu made the save. So
yeah, so you end up like snapping out of it, and Zuzu like convinces you, and then do you get another attack, or is that your...
No, rogues only get one attack, unfortunately. That's it.
Okay, you find this power in your sword.
Oh.
As you say that. And you look at the sword, it's like glowing in the moonlight.
It is.
And you notice that the engravings on your sword, there's like engravings that there's like 108 markings.
Yeah, there's 108. I know that number exactly.
Yeah. And you see that most of them are glowing with this like very bright light. And you kind of calculate that how many people have you killed with this sword?
I don't think I've killed that many. Probably less than 10.
Less than 10?
Probably.
Okay, so it's less than 10. You probably killed more people than...
Yeah, I mean, 10 to 20. I don't think I've killed more than 20 people with this sword. This sword.
Like creatures too.
Okay. If you count creatures, I have been killing lizards and stuff. I remember that. I remember the lizard days.
Anyway, yeah, so it's like halfway full.
Okay.
All right, so are you gonna do anything else this turn?
I was hoping you were gonna say my sword upgraded and I get a second attack.
So make an Arcana check.
That really did seem like
you
where it
get
was
3
gonna go.
other attacks.
I have a 17 for Arcana.
You feel this power from your sword. You tap into this ancestry of the sword, which extends back. You had this memory that you had, this flashback. You get this like sense that you remember this sword, like you remember this sword from past lifetimes, and you feel like this energy that comes from the sword. And you realize that you get an extra attack. But not only that, you remember that this sword has this ability that when you charge, like you can charge up an attack to double your damage each turn.
Wow.
So if you wanted to, you can hold it. Like if you charge this up for 3 turns, it would like ×2 every time.
Yeah. That's like Shlomo's bow.
It's like Shlomo's blow. Shlomo's blow.
Yeah, we all got
Shlomo's blow. Legendary blow.
But yeah, you get that. You remember that effect, and you're like, wait a second. You just look at the sword, and you remember like the immense power that this sword has.
Yeah,
and
I do remember.
You hold it in the moonlight, and it's like glimmering. It's like, all right,
So-
you get another attack.
I hope
You hear
I hope this is a
Doc.
permanent thing.
You hear Doc yelling in the back in slow mo.
Got a hole in his chest.
So all this is happening. Jelzar is, I guess he's like whispering to me in like my mind because obviously this is all happening really fast. And then Zuzu is like in my bosom, like he's kind of like wrapped in my shirt, like slapping me and trying to like snap me out of it. And I'm hearing Doc like below me, like yelling at me in slow-mo, not really registering what he's saying. And then I just like slashed the sword and missed, and everything's happening in slow motion. The sword catches some moonlight and I see the engravings like light up and stuff, and then I get like a second wind to do a second attack. So let's try it. Okay, I rolled 2 18s, which is 27 to hit.
Oh
That's
shit!
gotta hit. That's
a
gotta
hit
hit.
for sure.
Not a crit though, but it's fine.
Nice.
Okay.
That was sick.
Let's see here.
It's our first confirmed
Hell yeah.
damage from us, at least.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so I'm just gonna blow stuff on this. So that's gonna be 2d8 plus 3d6.
Oh, this is perfect. Belmont's next, right?
And then plus, I'm also going to use the Katana of the Shadows, the moon beams, so I can add an extra 3d6 of radiant.
Oh man, dude,
Ooh,
you
that's
just.
gonna be
And then
spicy.
I'm also going to touch my necklace of prayer beads, and I'm going to add a branding smite to this as well. So that's
Oh,
another
beautiful.
2d6 of radiant.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
If only
If
it
this
was a
doesn't
crit, if
open up
only
a
it was a
hole in
crit.
his chest, then it's got it.
This fucking vibranium ribs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cut him
also
in half.
because I made this attack with the booming blade, so once Jelzar moves, he's gonna get another 2d8 of thunder damage.
Nice.
Okay.
It's 49 damage,
Oh
but a
my
bunch of
God.
that is radiant. So I don't. So I can
Yeah.
go. So let's see
So
here.
when when you use the radiant damage and you attack his bone, you notice that the radiant damage just slices right through the bone.
Oh, amazing! Yeah,
It's
okay.
just like shring,
Like butter.
and then it just like like butter, and then it like falls off, and it like turns into like this kind of like all those worms and shit come out of it on the floor, and
Ooh.
yeah. So you don't need to roll an investigation or anything, but you realize that really damages him.
Mhm.
Any radiant damage like fucks him up pretty hard,
Amazing.
and so now he has just like an exposed bone in his rib.
So
Damn.
I just slice through this rib cage like butter, and there's like wormy, smoky tendrils just like trying to like I guess reconstitute themselves. And then now it's
Yeah.
Belmont's turn. So I'm still gonna use bonus action hide behind him.
Okay. Damn. So you just fly out.
I'm assuming
you're
like the radiant damage is like singeing it and stopping it from like coming
Yeah,
back
yeah,
together
yeah.
as easily.
yeah, like the part where it's cut isn't like rebuilding
Yeah, it's
right
dope.
now.
Cool. Sick.
And it like fell down on the floor, and then the bone like turned to worms, and that brings him down to his knee. And
Wow.
he's like crawling up the stairs as this is happening, and he's like bleeding like on the floor. There's like green and black like worms coming off him, and now it's
Amazing.
Belmont's turn.
Oh, all right, mate. So, there's a lot of actions here that can be done. So here's my thing. I have a question, right? Because this counts as an attack if I use the sphere, correct?
I think it's an action. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mystic Frenzy says I can use a cantrip and then use an attack action immediately afterwards.
It's not considered an attack action. It's
Okay,
like
okay.
just an action to like control the sphere. Yeah.
Wouldn't be a bonus action. So we're just gonna. What's your basic Archon?
My
My
what?
plus 10.
Yours is plus 10k. Mine's just 2 under you, but I get advantage. Do you get advantage? You probably do.
No, you have advantage. Though,
I do
right?
have
'Cause
advantage.
You have you got warlock shit.
All
I
right.
will say that without the sphere, without the talisman, there is a high chance that Jelzar can take it from you easier than he could take it from.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
the
because once
person
you have
with the
control of
talisman.
it, yeah.
Well, I
he's
have
contesting
another. I
against
have another
you.
plan. I have another plan. So we could
Push
leave.
It's right in front of him. Push Jelzar into it.
Well, I have a thing. So I was going to essentially, if I couldn't fuck with the sphere, how close is Caliandra to me?
Caliandra is in his left hand, and the dagger is in his right hand.
Does she
And-
have like accessibility to the sword that was with her? Like, could she wriggle it out?
I guess the sword would technically be on the ground where she was stunned.
Oh, so it's back on the ship then.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good sword. I was gonna inquire about that, but yeah, it's too far probably. I don't want to get off Jelzar.
You could attempt to get your dagger back, or you could do some other spell to.
So here's a question for you then. If I try to get my dagger back, I could also cast Suggestion again and try to get him to somehow fail a wisdom save, and then suggest him to just drop the dagger, and then I could pick it up.
So you also have your motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm on it currently.
And also, just to remind you, you got that button on the motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember what the buttons did on mine.
It makes you go fast, but yours also makes you levitate. I remember
in the air longer.
I remember
yours.
yours.
Yeah, you can levitate in the air longer.
So I don't even need to use an action for the spell if I don't really want to. I just
one of
wouldn't
them
get
was
advantage.
a speed thing for sure.
Yeah, I remember you created like a laser at the back of your motorcycle.
Oh yeah, and I would travel through. Okay.
Yeah, so your turns into a rocket with lasers that...
Would that count as a weapon during that action? Like if I turn my bike into a weapon?
Roll an Arcana check.
You know, Belmont created a new canyon with his laser.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a 20.
You know that the laser coming out the back of your thing is pure radiant energy.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. So here's what I'm gonna do then.
Tell me what you're gonna do, and then
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So Belmont basically revs up his bike. He kind of eyes up Jelzar a little bit. Sees there's been a lot of mayhem going on the ship. Kind of confused about what to think, but he just looks at the buttons on the side of his console, and he presses both of them down at the same time.
you press both of the buttons on the motorcycle.
And he goes to his he's got a little chamber on the side of his a small little hatch. He rips it open and there's the tiniest WAP crystal, and he just crushes it and does a quick bump.
It's been a while.
It's today's the day, baby. So that gives me a plus on what again?
Oh yeah, your Arcana.
Yeah, so
On
my
your
Arcana.
That's hilarious.
What does that give me a total of?
I don't even remember.
Was it
anymore.
it was a gross plus. I
Yeah,
remember
plus-
the original.
Each time you do it, you get a +1.
Oh yeah,
So you
each
could say
time get a +1 to Arcana and spell attacks. Then after 1 hour, you get a -1 to con rolls until you long rest.
Okay, let's say I did 2 bumps right there.
Okay, so you get a
one per
+2.
nostril.
Yeah, you get a +2, and then you flip both switches at the same time.
Yeah. I look at Princess Calandra, and I just kind of blow her a kiss, just like a it's like a sign off.
She's stunned.
Yeah, this is for
Doesn't
her.
see it, yeah.
This is for her. And I
Okay, so
basically what I plan on doing, and you could probably picture it, but I'm going to ride the motorcycle to its full extent with the laser blasting up and down, all the way up to his arms, and I'm going to attempt to hopefully either sever them or cause damage to both of them so that they fall off essentially.
Okay, so you're facing the motorcycle upwards.
Yeah, I'm basically scaling him he's the Titan, and I'm trying to go up his forearm to the princess, and then maybe do a jump over to the other arm if I can. Maybe that's an athletics check.
Okay, yeah, because what I'm thinking is how far up you would go.
Yeah, how far is the arms from where I'm at? Because I've been traveling up one of them already, I guess.
I'm saying when you flip the switch, would you just make it to the moon? Would you make it to the floating city? So you literally you're going up. You're currently traveling up Jelzar's arms. You do a bump. You do a couple bumps of the Arcana powder. You flip both the switches, and then the lasers burst out. You're going straight up. You literally go so far up. You go up. You're like looking at the city. You see like the city, like beneath you, and you actually see it's half of Kashi, and you see the half of the part of the Temple of Darkness, like right there, and you fly over it. You're like the cow over the moon.
Yeah.
You're flying over the moon, and then you're coming back down, and then you make it back down, and then some more like the laser like comes up. I guess would it make sense to blow both of his arms off?
Well, that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to blow.
I would have thought that because you're on his arm.
I'm on one of them already. Maybe I could just cut that one and then jump to the other one.
You're basically like farting in his face. Like you're just like boosting out, and all of your entrails.
I'm rocket leaguing on him. I'm just kind of like showboating a bit.
I don't know how much damage this would actually do, so let's just say you sever his arm.
Yeah, I'm cool with the effects.
What is the which arm are you trying to sever? Are you trying to sever both of them?
I want to get both of them. Mainly Calandra. Like I obviously understand the dagger's my fault, but I'd want to save the princess more so. But if I could get both of them, it'd be good.
I think that I'd say you'd blow both of his arms off. You laser his arms off.
Yeah.
But then would it also just laser his whole face off?
Well, maybe he's got he had like a kind of a visage on it or like a masking of sort. And then after the laser, it's just like a skull, muscle bound, dripping of worms and shit.
Yeah, you saw off both of his arms with the laser, and his face is completely it just got melted down the middle, and you could see it's slowly coming back together, and
it's like an LSD trip. You just took a bunch of acid.
And parts of his arms are trying to regrow back.
The worms are accelerating.
Yeah, but both of his arms fall off, and Calandra hits the staircase. And then the dagger is just the hand with the dagger falls on the floor, and it's that turns to worms and stuff surrounding it, and
wow.
I think if I had any other bonus action, it would just be to flip off Jelzar, but I can't. I think we're good on that. No.
Oh damn. So how much damage would that be? Let's just say it's the same as do 6d12 with
You
the
created a new canyon when we were flying.
Yeah, that thing and also it kind of puts a hole. Definitely since most of it was focused on Jelzar, he sinks he's not on the ship actually.
I'll tell you
otherwise
each individual
it would
roll.
It would
we got a 9, we got a 5, we got a 2, we got a 9, we got an 11, and we got a 5 for 41.
Wow.
Oh shit.
That's all radiant too, right?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, Jelzar.
Jelzar.
He's looking pretty fucked up.
Dirty bastard.
He's crawling
Up the stairwell, kind of trying to make his steps still.
Now it's his turn. His arms start growing back, the little worms are coming out, and he's crawling up the stairs, and he's grabbing Calandra, and he's
Just not much time. It's coming now.
and he looks up to the moon, and the moon is just about to eclipse.
Oh shit!
And
Dude.
Jelzar gets his ghost minions to come around, and they restrain Calandra. And at the end of this moonlight staircase, there's this little platform there, and there's moonlight designs on it, all different symbols and shit. So the ghost dudes they restrain her, and then Jelzar cuts the clothes on her back, revealing this tattoo on her back of all these ancient symbols and all this stuff. And Jelzar's just hanging, barely even standing, crawling, blood dripping down
if he's moving, he got 7 points of thunder damage.
The thunder damage, ripped into his chest with the more worms are spilling out, and then he begins to read the inscriptions on the back of Caliandra's on her tattoo.
Is he moving forward on the stairs?
He's on this platform.
Because
Yeah.
he would have to pass through the sphere then.
So would it be a dex save?
It would be a dex save.
He did still manage to.
Yeah, 13
What
is
a
not.
save
sex
it.
bastard.
Yeah, but like it's in the middle of it though, right? I
crawled.
don't know how he's gonna.
If
how
he
he's
gets
gonna
close enough
avoid
to
it.
me, can I take an opportunity attack?
Where are
Oh.
you now?
Oh yeah,
Yo,
yeah, you were right
I'm at
there
the top.
in his yeah.
Yo, you get an opportunity attack
yeah.
from me too.
Okay,
Yo,
go
hey.
for it.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right, as he's crawling, you guys are attacking him.
So I imbued my gun last turn with extra 1d6 extra damage of radiant
Oh
for
shit!
the one weapon I have left here.
All right, that's
Is
a
it
miss.
So let's see if it hits.
Not rolling well today.
Oh, it's on action. So nope.
Yep.
Some misfires. I didn't expect
Nothing.
them to be up there.
Pew, pew. All right. So he begins to read this thing, and he's like,
He's speaking Guala.
and as he's doing this, the moon is like being eclipsed, and darkness is slowly coming over the
We have like
elemental
10
plane.
seconds left.
We don't have time. You can hear Belgicar from a distance.
Oh shit, dude.
And as this is happening, the ship begins to move. Jelzar's ship begins to move.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah,
and
we
you
know
see
who's-
standing at the wheel, it's
Mungo.
Captain Mungo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
The
he was trying to get his
fuck,
ship back, that motherfucker.
He looks to Jelzar. Yeah, Jelzar, you look like you're having a good time, mate. Thanks for the ship, and I'll see you. I'll see you in hell, you bastard. And Captain Mungo is now driving the ship out, also moving you guys 60 feet away from the whole thing.
Mungo is just literally doing a Captain Jack Sparrow and just oh, it's at the Black Sparrow. All right.
I'm still flying in the same spot.
Okay, yeah, whoever is around there, you guys can make like a dex or athletics save to jump onto the staircase, which is just floating in the sky.
Join me on the stairs.
9.
That's
I'm
it,
still
like
on the
in
ship.
total.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
That's fine. I just need to be within 60 feet of the sphere to control it. So I just need to run up to the edge of the ship probably now. Because I've moved 60 feet behind, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I could still.
All
I have
right,
one
yeah.
I mean, I have like basically one chance to use it one more time, or the ritual happens in like a turn anyway. So
This is literally your last chance.
Yeah,
This is
not
your
gonna
moment.
waste an
Yeah.
action to.
You have to jump it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Belgicar
let's
is
go do it.
on the ship as well, and what they're gonna do is just move the ship like under. They're gonna ready an action to catch anybody
Oh,
who's
okay.
falling.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna.
Well,
use
actually,
all
no,
of my
you-
movement.
you would be controlling the ship actually, so
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my movement to move 25 feet back towards where Jelzar was, so I can get in range of the sphere. I'm gonna yell down to Big Ship. Fuck. I don't know what to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ram into the stairs. Knock him off balance.
fine. Okay, I'm doing it.
I mean, he's already on his knees, but being prone would be even better.
He already is prone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll get her to just get out then. I'm wondering if Cordy can do anything.
You could try
here
it. It's an
with
option.
Earth.
You can try.
Wood is technically Earth, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he could do anything with the ship, but whatever. Yeah, I can't think of anything for Cordy to do. Keep. Good job, Cordy. You did a great
He's
job.
chain smoking mushrooms at this point.
I'm gonna use the last of. I guess do I have to do another? No, I have control of it, right? So I don't even need to.
You have control of it all. I think now it's just Jelzar needs to do a save, right?
Yeah, with disadvantage, right?
This is the big.
I'm just like, is there anything I can do?
Right here.
Yeah,
This
is
is
there
the
anything I
big
can
save.
do? Like, can I get the ship to like shoot at the stairs to give him like -5 to like just like rumble it a bit more so he can't.
But he's
even-
already got disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean,
If
even
he
more,
makes
even
this-
more.
If he makes this, I'd be highly surprised.
Okay. All right.
But
Yeah.
This is the moment of truth right here.
Yeah. I send the sphere.
Oh. Okay.
What?
Explain how you destroy Jelzar.
Yeah, I guess we see Jelzar crawling and starting to murmur the incantations. And I'm seeing like he's like slow and not dexterous right now, and I'm using the talisman and channeling whatever arcane power that I have left in me, and I just like seeing Aaron creating this gash, like opening up the ribs and like exposing. I'm assuming we see like the orb in the center of Jelzar, which is 2 feet, less than 2 feet big now that it's diminished because of the smoke, and I send the orb or the sphere into to fully engulf and vaporize the heart or soul of Jelzar, and I look to Gilmore and be like, the time is now. I go fucking kill this fucking pirate king.
It just enters his chest, enters the green thing, just this massive green energy explosion just passes over the entire elemental plane. And you see all of the ghost ships, all the dead on the ships, they all like suddenly become human again.
Oh shit! Oh no,
Everything-
that's even.
Okay, damn.
Everything that was dead.
That just
Everything
brings
that
a
was
little bit
dead.
of darkness to what was happening.
Hold on,
Wow,
everything that was
that's
dead is back.
Massacred all these
Everything-
random people.
Everything that was dead has now come to life.
Everything.
Everything that was dead in this plane. And
So if we had
everything-
died, would we have
all
been
that-
revived?
Yeah.
potentially, you
That's
never
pretty
know.
cool. That's pretty
You'll
cool.
never
Damn.
know.
That's a very
Wow.
Dragon Ball way to bring us back.
Belmont, we should have brought our wives here.
God damn!
Fuck.
Did you have passed away back in the pits?
Yeah.
And you see the portal that was opening in the sky above. It just vanishes and spirals out like a galaxy. And darkness for one moment eclipses the elemental plane, and just like peacefulness washes over the entire elemental plane. And then the moonlight comes back and the light shines again. And you feel the sigh of relief. And Jelzar, like the worms are dripping off into the elemental plane, and they're turning into like little butterflies, just flying away.
That's nice.
I knew he had something good
I
in
like
there
point
inside
at
of him.
them and Cordy, those are butterflies.
Corey's like, I don't care, Dad.
Wow, man, that's pretty cool. Now, where's my fucking weed?
Oh yeah, you're a fucking brat now, aren't you?
Maybe worked
No.
so hard. I'm just fucking
I'm not,
Morty
Dad.
now.
I'm just
Yeah.
tired, Dad. I'm just tired of this shit. You guys always bring me on these freaking adventures.
Think of it this way: you saved the world, Cordy.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll I'll get you some muffin tops when we get back.
Gilmore's still sucking all it.
Yeah,
He's still working his hardest.
Okay, I walk to the. I guess
It's like
whatever
all the clouds are getting sucked into
Yeah,
him.
I turn off. I had the remote, so I turn off Gilmore. I walk over to whatever's left of Jelzar. I pick up Jelzar's pirate hat, and I put it on Gilmore, and I'm like, "Welcome to your new life as a pirate king, Gilmore. Congratulations."
I am the Pirate King. Gilmore. My name is Gilmore. How can I help you?
Still got like service attitude. I am the Pirate King. How may I assist you? What will you be eating today?
I
goes
am the
back-
Pirate King now.
He goes back and works at another inn.
I mean, much friendlier than the last
Hi.
Pirate King, let me tell you that.
I am the Pirate King Jelzar. I destroyed the last Pirate King.
No. You have,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
Gilmore. You have the Pirate King Gilmore, and all
What?
the lands will praise your name.
Gilmore.
I'm Gilmore?
It's like nobody believes him. I am Gilmore, the Pirate King. I have destroyed the last Pirate King.
We'll spread the word,
Okay,
and the
Gilmore.
robot revolution is at hand.
I will rule all pirates.
There you go, that's
Hello.
the attitude.
How can I help you?
Yeah.
God, I guess Belmont also goes and picks up the dagger, kind of like stares at it a little bit. Is there anything different? Has he like been? Did he activate something in the dagger? I feel like he was using it for like other reasons that I might not even know about.
Yeah, but make an Arcana check.
It's all covered in fucking worm slime.
It's butterflies
Oh,
now.
Gotta
It's
do
a
it.
couple cocoons.
Mhm.
Couple cocoons.
Oh, that's beautiful. I got a 26.
Oh, you do tap into the abilities of this dagger a little bit. You know that what he was about to do was a lifesteal, where in a certain ceremony, you can transfer life from one person to another
Oh.
with also using an Arcana check. And the roll that you get determines what extent that you can transfer life.
So like how much personality or like how much
Like how much life, like
or
if-
like how much
on
of
a
an
nat
actual
20,
living
for example.
source.
Yeah, like it has the ability to create undead.
Mm.
So you can like literally steal the life from somebody and hold it in your dagger as temp HP.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he going to do that to Caliandra? Or she was
You'll
something
never
completely
know,
different?
man.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
We didn't let him
All
finish.
right, let's do the ritual and see what would have happened.
Caliandra, what'd that say on your back?
Oh. She like wakes up. She's like, "What happened? Is Jelzar dead? Oh, I'm still alive. Oh my god.
Her English is getting better by the
Yeah, your
episode.
comment is great.
Why?
After hearing
I
us
learned
cuss
very
out
quickly.
Jelzar.
Oh my god, that was scary. I don't know what would have happened to me, but
you kicked major ass
grateful
there,
for you.
though. You sliced some
thank you.
major ass.
I'm so grateful for you guys.
Slice some major ass.
I'm so grateful for you, and I can't begin to tell you how I wish I could repay you. I must be off now, but anything
Where would you go?
that you
But where?
anything that you wish for in this galaxy, just call my name and I will be there. And
Sounds just like the Riddler. I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah,
I haven't seen them in the same place in once.
yeah, interesting.
if you don't
Anything
mind
you say.
giving me a ride, actually,
Yeah, we're
I
kind
did
of
say
in
I
the
was gonna be
yeah.
gone, but the portal actually is gone. So
I realized we are still in the elemental plane, and
it's kind of
I must
awkward
get
that I
back.
said bye this early.
Yeah, speaking of,
but I
we
still
should,
thank you.
I
Don't
asked
talk to me
everyone-
for the rest of the trip, though, please.
That was kind of my big speech, so I hope you don't talk to me. I don't have anything else planned for you, but thanks again. I really appreciate it.
I asked everyone. I'm like, should we go to visit Shlomo's father now? I would assume that he's the curse has been lifted.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
man.
must.
That's a good idea.
I look over the edge of the ship. What the fuck is Bojaz's crew doing right now? Oh, I guess first of all, like
Mojaz's crew.
I
Did they survive?
move the sphere back into the chest. I close it, lock it up. Pocket
Just so
the
someone doesn't
talisman.
trip into it.
That's a dangerous weapon, and I hope to never have to use it again. But it did what
There-
it was supposed to do, I suppose.
They you see that they fly up, and Bojaz has his head down. And he's
Oh,
like,
he didn't die.
Bojaz is there. I just gotta say, man, I was wrong. I was wrong about you guys. And there's nothing I can say right now to redeem myself. But I feel like an idiot because you guys you really did the right thing, and I should have trusted you, and but I trusted the wrong people, and I hope you forgive me for that.
Belmont's just like, what is he talking about, man? I don't know what he's talking about.
Bojaz, for you, I can forgive you. I turned to Gertie Jenkins. But after everything we've been through, Gertie, I don't think I can bring myself to ever forgive you for what you've done.
You some slimy shit again, Gertie.
And I
What
kick
the
him off
hell,
the
man?
ship.
What the hell are you talking about, man? You got serious right now? He's the one that jumped first. I was just following.
What the hell,
Nice, man. You
I
guys,
have faith in you, mate.
I feel like I'm just being attacked here for no reason. I didn't even do anything, man.
You can't even play the victim, mate. If the mates are telling me you've been a dog again, we've had such a talk before about this, and we did open up on a ship again. Nonetheless, here we are, having another moment where you have gone and done this to me.
At
You
some
know
point,
what,
it becomes
guys?
cyclical. Gertie, we can't just keep forgiving you over and over.
You know what, guys? Let's get out of here.
While
He
they're
always
having
gets
that-
like that.
While they're having this conversation, can I use my invisible mage hand to try to steal Bellhand's sword?
Okay, go.
Yeah, he's pretty damaged. He
Uh,
probably doesn't even notice. He
Go
did take
for
a
it.
fucking hit from. He survived a hit.
only
I look
it's only
at
a 14.
Bellhand. I wink. I feign
He
opening the chest.
notices.
He's like, "You almost killed me."
Yeah.
Almost killed me.
Bellhand is like,
I'll sink this any second
The
on
mage
you.
hand is invisible.
it's like I can't believe you used that thing on me, man. He feels something like grabbing his
His
isn't
chakra.
it like a sleight of hand against
It's a sleight of
Mm.
hand, yeah.
yeah, then against perception, yeah. So he noticed that and he's like, well, what the hell? Who's trying to steal my sword? And then he turns, he's like, I can't believe you tried to I can't believe you tried to use that on me, man. That hurt a lot.
You said you wanted it, so I gave it to you. That's what you get
Man.
for betraying us. So never do it
You know
again.
what, I gotta say I am sorry, but that
Good.
wasn't cool. But at the same time,
If you had gotten
I
the
get it.
spear,
I
mate,
get it.
we would have all been dead. Probably.
yeah, I did jump and try to steal the sphere
Yeah.
from these
You're
guys.
lucky you're
so-
still alive, honestly.
Yeah.
Could have done way
yeah,
more
it was
damage.
kind of funny actually.
Could have put it right up to your eye and taken your whole
We
eye.
did kind of come out at the worst time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did kind of fuck everything up, and just
Listen,
like,
fellas, we'll
I
let
gotta-
bygones
well,
be
guys,
bygones.
it's
Just
so
tell
funny.
us everything you know about Salzamar, the Dorgax, all those folks, the crab, the fucking
yeah.
anyone you were conspiring with us
Yeah,
against.
specifically tell me where Salzamar might be, if you know.
Yeah.
They like, okay, it's a long story, and then they begin to tell you like, and Salzamar, yeah, he knew like this guy, and they're explaining everything to you, and you guys are now sailing off, and I guess you're going to. Are you going to Shlomo's house now? Or
That's Turtle
you
Bay,
going-
right? Yeah. Can we go to Turtle Bay? Yeah, that's where we want to go. Right?
Yeah.
Any like things
yeah.
you want to wrap up in the elemental plane?
How do we get back from the elemental plane?
You just jump.
Belgicar, how do we or Captain? What? Oh wait, it's Captain
Captain
Mungo
Mondo.
and
Hey,
the
he's
Captain
Captain
Mungo's
Mungo.
ship long gone. By
He's
this
already
point.
out.
The ship is like gone. Like you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, that's so jokes.
well, not gonna miss that guy. Belgicar, how do we get out of the elemental plane?
Oh yes. Well, lucky for you that
We're
Lucky
definitely
for
going to
us
see Captain Mondo in a
that,
junkyard somewhere.
the elemental plane connects to. Well, there's only a few places it connects to on Xenar, and one of them happens to be in the mountains near Turtle Bay. And you see that he directs you to, like, the elemental plane has like this kind of flows and stuff like that, and at the center of the elemental planes, there's on the outskirts, there's the four elements, the plane of the air. You're looking at the map. You see the plane of the air, the plane of the fire, plane of earth, plane of water. And in the middle, there's the material plane, which is the physical plane. So there's actually some streams that go into the physical plane, and you can travel from there and back. And Belgicar is telling you about this and like the streams to follow. And you're taking these streams down, and they go into the, and you're traveling over the Fey wild and the Shadow Realm, and you're seeing like all these different planes.
The D-Jin's place and just like let them know, like Joe's
Yeah.
is taken care of.
Hey, you got nothing to worry about now, guys. Have fun.
Yeah, we made it out alive. It's all good. You don't have to worry about Jelzar and the ritual.
Dude.
Yep, it's all good.
Hey, my father's crystal.
Oh,
sorry about that, guys.
Let's go.
Do what you have.
Oh, by the way, you did get stuff from Jelzar.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Jelzar had a lot of shit.
Not just
Jelzar had a
worms.
lot
just the
of
pirate
shit.
Is it all covered in worms? Do we get a bag of worms as well?
Do you want to get his stuff?
I would love a
or-
bag of necrotic worms if I could.
I
have
tossed
one.
Gertie worms into his mouth. Like, yeah, take that.
I'll just
It-
put some.
this
I'll just put
stuff's,
some in a bag and chamber it for a while. See how long it lasts.
Oh man, this stuff's pretty good. Okay,
And
yeah,
crush it into a
you could
potion.
take some worms.
Thanks, man.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
so
good with those.
This is what. All right,
Classic
this is-
Dragonborn.
Sickest loot yet.
Since the start, I've just been thinking about that
Yeah, I
bag of
could eat-
scorpions we had.
Yeah.
I could just eat these actually.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys hungry? You guys finishing yours or no one else
Treasure
having?
hoard? Nah, I'm good. I'm good with these worms.
All right, so this is what he got: armor of invulnerability,
Oh, that's so good.
belt
Oh, shit.
of storm giant strength,
Oh my god.
hammer
Heck
of
nah.
thunderbolts,
Oh, that's
my
the-
god.
Oh shit!
ring of air elemental command, well of many worlds.
What?
Wait, what the fuck is
Oh,
that?
is that the portal?
Yeah.
Brother, I love portal stuff. That sounds hilarious.
And then there's the animated shield +3,
Okay.
and gauntlets of ogre power.
Is that like that sounds like it
Is
enhances strength.
they're all for a strength person,
Strength.
which I guess is Belmont or what?
I mean, I guess I'm
just
I'm a-
super
yeah.
Belmont. Yeah, everything
a
goes
full
down.
Jelzar kid. I become the.
Yeah.
Actually, but I give it to Gilmore. Yeah,
Yeah, you could give some to
just-
Gilmore.
Just wearing a couple
yeah.
things.
No one's gonna fuck with you now.
Yeah, he's got to back himself up.
All right, so you guys, you're escaping the Jinn Palace. You're flying through
How about
like
gold. Does he have any loot?
there's no gold.
No gold.
Yeah.
All right.
I would
He came to
imagine
the elemental
Pirate
plane
King
without
doesn't
any
carry
change.
cash. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't need transit over here. We're good.
So I guess we're sailing towards Turtle Bay now, right?
Yeah.
As we're sailing, I want to kind of to the side, kind of pull Belmont aside and just be like, Belmont, a minute of your time. If you,
Yeah. All right, mate.
just wanted to what the fuck happened back there? It's just man to man. Seemed a little,
Yeah, I
a
should
little
say.
sketchy there. Jelzar, I thought we almost lost you. What was going through your head there?
I found out a lot about myself over this this entire battle, mate. And I know I did falter, and most of that comes from the hopes and wants for the future that I need to access. But I've realized now, as I saw myself in reflection, I realized I was becoming Jelzar, and it showed me that I've got to put down a lot of my internal wants in order to make it through and make her proud of who I could be.
I like put an arm on Belmont's shoulder, and I'm like, "Listen, Belmont, I Of course, I can't imagine the pain that you've gone through and all the suffering that you've been through all this time and losing your wife. But I can relate to an extent. I never like to talk about it because it's still so hard for me to process. But I began this journey to find the cure for the cordyceps lenticularis and try to heal those from Rembelda, and that was the reason why I left. But it's because 2 years ago my own wife Penny, she succumbed to the illness, and I've been hopeful that we could I could bring her back or discover some sort of cure for this whole thing, and I hope that she's still there. But I just want you to know that you're not alone in this fight, Belmont, and if we can find a cure for this sickness, this fungus, then I think there may be more reasonable options than this dark path that you tread.
I believe that's true as well, mate. I've been given the gift of having a vital part in that mission, and I will succeed in helping that.
I like give him a big old hug, and I like start to tear up a little bit. It's like, it's okay, man, but we'll get
when
through
when
this
Dragonborns get sad, their tail is just like slightly hooked.
In this moment, I gotta lean in for it because I'm just kidding.
Oh, mate, don't get me going. It's been a long day.
But yes, Bam, I just wanted you to know that you've got
Sorry, I
friends
acted
around
out,
you.
mate. I kind of went a little destructive for a moment.
Hey, I
but-
mean, the shit he was saying is pretty convincing. He almost had me there for a second,
It's his eyes, mate. If you get that close, he's actually got
resurrection in front of you.
deep gray amber eye color. It was weird.
No,
it was like looking into a trance, mate.
I just
Definitely
I
the
truly
most.
believe if we can get through this and we can get through whatever this cordyceps lenticularis brings ahead of us, then I don't think you'll ever have to resort to these dark and terrible things that the Book of the Dead may bring you to do.
Just like cue in
Yeah.
while you're saying that, I'm like currently coming down from my trip, and I'm like having like slight visions from the time like I just inhaled some people taking my bike ride. Yeah,
And,
man. No, I totally agree. I'm just like, oh fuck. Oh,
Belgicar also looking concerned comes beside Belmont, like while he's
this is like the intervention
alone.
of me and Thanatos. Like, he's not good for you, mate.
He's
We literally saw Belmont almost succumb to the dark side and become the fucking Darth
next-
Vader over here.
Yeah, like
And
Anakin.
me being like, I lost my wife too, so I can relate. I'm trying to get on the same page, But yeah.
You have like more
Belgicar comes
wisdom,
up
though.
Belgicar says when you're alone, he goes up to Belmont and he's like, Belmont, I lost my brother to a grave sickness, and this sickness is the corruption of the power. It's not necessarily Thanatos that corrupted him, but his obsession with power led to his demise, and I feel the pain of his choices. It is up to you, Belmont. You have a sense of destiny about you that you must get the Book of Death, and you must destroy it. Otherwise, it will continue to corrupt people until the end of time. And there is a part of Thanatos who entrusted you with this power, and it will be up to you whether you choose it for good or for power. And
Belmont's like, you could tell like Belmont is like still suffering, but I kind of like I absorbed it, but I was kind of just like looking at you like you had just kind of unlocked, like you triggered something in the back of my head.
he gives you like a sealed envelope and he says, "Don't open it until you are in grave danger."
Just don't open it.
Just hold on to this.
I know you're going through a lot
I'm
here.
going to
Don't
the
open
washroom.
this.
Just hold on to this for me. I will need
It's
it
going to
back
be an
one day.
incredible judge of your character. Don't open this. Open this when I'm in grave danger.
I'm still very worried about Belmont even after this talk. So even as I'm walking away, I keep looking back and I just like, it'll be all right.
I'm like kind of like at the edge of the ship, like just like looking over it, like as we're like going away, like not in a way where I would jump off, but like where I'm just like very intensely staring at the clouds.
While everyone is together, Aaron is also going to come up and put his hand on Belmont's shoulder and say, "Yeah, Belmont, it was pretty sketchy back there, but."
Yeah, it's pretty trippy, dude.
But
Yeah,
I feel like
up, dude.
I feel like if Thanatos did want to like use you or whatever for evil, then it would have happened back then. So there must be a reason why you have his power and are not being overtaken by it. So hopefully everything will be fine.
It's definitely something pushing both ways for sure.
If we can bring my wife back from the husk that is the crystallized whatever that the fungus creates, we can find a way to bring your wife back to without all these dark powers.
Work
It's about science and nature.
Here, look, investigate medicine.
Yeah. I'll make a potion.
Yeah, I've got you gloves. Here, come on. Oh god.
And we are arriving, and you see that you guys entering the.
We haven't had a ship talk in so long.
in.
Those are
Yeah, I was like, we're due for a talk after everything. We can't just not talk about what just happened.
You gotta process. You can't just combat. You gotta process.
Yeah. That was the elephant in the room. That was the scary Gary in the room.
Yeah. So you guys know what Belmont's talking about over there? He's been talking to himself for a minute.
Yeah, like Jenky and Belgicar are like whispering to each other, and you guys pull down, and you're in the clouds, and you see like tips of mountain tops and stuff like that, and then you come beneath the clouds, and you see this massive paradise of like rolling hills like this extend out for as far as your eye can see, of like the first greenery most of you have ever seen in your life. Like this is like you would consider this to be like paradise. Like you see like waterfalls, you see green grass, like actual fields of green grass. You see just pure nature, untouched wilderness. You kind of like come down and you see like there's this kind of like a temple built into the rocks that are kind of like going up on the side of this cliff and just surrounded by nature all around it, and some waterfalls, and it's just overlooking the edge of Xenar, and just like a beautiful view, and you kind of see like just nature, and then like the edge, and then the sky and the starry night, and well, it's still daytime now, but you see like the starry sky and all that stuff, and you guys land. Oh yes, have you never been to Turtle Bay?
Only seen deserts.
Be here to see this.
Yes, you got everybody has a moment of silence, and you pull down the ship and just land on the side, and then you enter into this beautiful, like very zen, kind of like a temple, and there's like a room where there's a man laying on the bed, and Belgicar is like, Belmont, can I use the dagger for a moment?
Of course, mate. I'm looking for ways to get less attached to this thing, so.
He's like kind of like grabs it from you and he's like,
I mean, you don't want a new chain? Because that's going to attach you to it, literally.
And he
I can't believe
unhooks
he
the
broke
chain.
My chain.
and he like goes over, you see Shlomo's father there, Visenya, and he's lying on this bed, and he just looks perfectly still, like he hasn't moved in like years or something.
What
like
does he look like?
Just a long white beard, turtle man. He's a turtle man.
Nice.
He's a turtle man.
He's a turtle man, long white beard. Nobody knows what Shlomo's ancestry.
Yeah. He's
That
like,
was a turtle. Wait a second.
because Shlomo
Hold
ended
up.
up being like a celestial
He's a-
dragon.
Oh yeah, he's a dragon.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
What did a turtle fuck to make a dragon?
Another, like an actual
I don't know how
celestial
the math works
being.
there. I read some
And,
notes in my little journal.
Trying to find the,
Curious.
the
Very
genetics.
curious.
He's got this long white beard and turtle man, like very, very old looking. Belgicar uses this green crystal and Jinky helps him out. And the crystal starts to glow and it creates like this and you see the eyes of this old turtle man open. What happened? Where am I? I remember smoke. Jelzar. Destruction of my kingdom. Shlomo. Where's my son Shlomo? He must be here. Where is he? And he looks to you guys. It's like, Shlomo. And Belgicar looks at him and he's like, he gives him a look of like, sadness. And immediately Visenya knows what happened. And he gets up slowly and he, my son was always there for me, but I could not be there for him. I feel I have failed my son. And he looks out onto the cliff that's overlooking the sky, and he sheds a tear, and it floats in the sky, kind of like cherry blossoms. I cannot be sad, because he is with his mother now. And he blows a kiss to the sky, and there's like a twinkle in the sky. He looks to you guys, and he said, "You must be his friends. Nice to meet you." And he goes to like shake
we
your
briefly
hands.
traveled with Shlomo, and I will say that first of all, hello, Your Highness. Nice to meet you. I am
Oh, no,
Dr.
no.
Eugene Piju.
Don't
But,
bow down, it's okay.
Secondly, I will say that I don't think that you failed Shlomo. I think your son did the impossible and gave his life so that you could be restored. You were cursed by Jelzar and put into an eternal slumber, and it's not so much that you failed him, it's that he succeeded you in a way that no one else could possibly do. And I think you should be proud.
He sheds some more tears and he's like, "Thank you. He was always so selfless, and I should be proud I raised such a son."
I assume one of us has his bow to give back to him.
I mean,
Yeah,
Aaron has
I
it
guess-
in his ring.
Yeah, I guess it would, somebody would have it.
Yeah,
Yes, you would
sure.
have it in
So
his ring.
yeah, so Aaron, after Doc says his words, Aaron will just present the bow and say something similar, like, if it wasn't for your son, we couldn't have defeated Jelzar. We couldn't even have gone into the elemental plane. We couldn't even have gone here. We couldn't have done any of this without him. So yeah, he gave his life so that we could all live, and so the world could live, and our whole plane of existence could live.
Thank you so much. And you are all great friends to have continued the journey. And I bow down to you. I will give you anything you wish in return for my unfathomable appreciation. What is it that you wish from your deepest desires? I can teach you the way of the wind.
When he says this, I looked at Belmont after having that talk that we just had, and I like, huh?
Mate,
Anything he says.
Is this within means of resurrections and possible dark magics? Do you know intel?
What is it that you need to do?
I need to essentially destroy the Book of the Dead.
That is a task which is not so easily taken up. If you wish to destroy the Book of the Dead, I will do everything in my power to make it happen. But there are always forces working against me.
I'll work on making sure those forces don't affect you.
I will give everybody here my teachings, and in few years' time you will all be great wind masters. Let us begin our training. We don't have much time.
Time skip.
Start to roll like up screen. It's like the Star Wars font.
And
Stop it in the
that-
sky.
That's the season finale.
Holy
Oh,
fuck,
wow.
man.
That was a great
So
end
we
to
level
him.
up like 10 levels, right? Because we're in training with
Honestly,
Yeah, I'm down for
this
that.
dude.
one of my favorite episodes. I'm not even
Really?
not even just
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
the finale, but
So
I
much
don't know.
cool shit.
There's just a lot.
Yeah,
It was a lot of
good.
cool stuff.
Is there anything we should say is to like end the episode? Like any?
This is fun. I guess we've never had a moment like this.
Yeah, like
Oh,
what
the
we
fourth
did.
wall. The fourth
Yeah.
wall's down.
It's like it was honestly such a journey. Like everybody, I just want to thank you guys for you guys, and also the listeners for tuning
Oh, yeah.
into this journey, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like it was a
This
hell of a
super
ride.
journey.
Yeah, it was
Exactly.
definitely a super journey, and it's like my first time DMing, and
This is my
had,
first
like,
time
a
even
lot of fun.
dungeoning, so thank
Oh
you.
yeah, this is your first time. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
We did
first
like
time
a
we've
very
ever played.
shitty.
You could, like, turn- you could-
I DM'd one before and it was
Yeah.
really bad.
You gave me
But-
the hand of Vecna on day one, so I wasn't complaining.
That's
Like,
insane.
I want him to have a good time.
Yeah,
That's
I was like,
insane.
everybody gets a good magic. Yeah, yeah, sure, whatever you want.
And I still almost died on our first combat.
Oh man, yeah, no,
Yeah, this is really fun, Defran. It's the story we built, and I'm glad we were able to obviously honor Nick's memory and Nick's character, and
Yeah.
and conclude
Yeah.
that in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that
our
was really
appreciation
hard
to
to
you
do.
for a really dope
That's super
chapter,
important,
first
and
chapter.
You honestly
Big
did an
man.
amazing job with it. That was
Pirate
as
King.
someone who experienced it and obviously was like looking into it and like forward to it. Very, very happy with the outcome.
Yeah, thank you guys for just doing a like all the RP. Everything was hilarious. I had a good time every time. Yeah, there's so many things that happened that, man, like there was like, remember Jimbo Jones? That was like in the
Yes, that was early.
Hey man,
fucking,
there's so much that we still gotta
so
do
much
and
stuff.
still explore, and so many characters that
Yeah.
we'll probably maybe run into again in the future. So
man.
This is a great world.
Super Journey
It's good.
Dudes is just getting started.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
Woo-wee, boy, oh boy, was that a journey indeed. I was worried there for a moment, but our dudes lived up to their name, and they defeated the great Jelzar. Wowee, a sigh of relief spreads across this land, and the air feels clear and easy to breathe. As I'm sitting here in my lonely shack in the middle of the desert, I'm once again watching the dazzling colors of the setting sun. But this time the sun ain't setting with no smog or gray clouds. The sun is setting with a sky so clear you can see the twinkle of the stars in the rainbow setting sun, reminding us that we are only wanderers of the great spirit of the sky. And for all those moments of love and loss that we hold dear in our hearts, We still remain humble travelers in the great mystery that we call life. But we are travelers not to a destination, but just humble wanderers of a great journey. A super journey, with a couple of super dudes you meet along the way. Until we must part and go our separate ways, and one day we may meet again in the land of the beyond. I wish you, happy listening, and thanks for tuning in. And may you live your life as a super journey, and meet some great dudes along the way. Until we meet again, I'm Bronson Rogers, and this is Rainbow Valley Radio. Good night.